Okay.
Okay, we are live on the internet.
Hello, internet. That's all I got.
Nice spicy. Y'all ready to sling some beans?
Sure.
Rice pudding.
Bean pudding.
No, rice pudding is one of the recipes I can make.
Let me pull up chat. Hi chat. How y'all doing today? Right. Oh yeah, I forgot we're at this petting cemetery.
Yeah.
Is that Gary?
Yeah. Love it.
Ooh. So, you found a crate. You found a crate lying by the side of a trail. Its leg not loose. It has fell off the back of a cart. Limited. Stenciled on the side. We seem to be on the nose, but hey, free stuff is free stuff. Not the pressed rancher candy.
You know, that's the same reaction you had the first time we found it.
See, I forget. I forget. You know my memory is limited edition.
Real.
Where's the cart? Oh, stage code. Do I have to download the DLC?
Do you? Do you have to download the dilk?
Yo.
I probably do have to download the Doke through your eShop account.
Good thing I looked before I posted that from the wrong server.
Do you need to take a moment to download the dilk?
If you wanted to get into the deal tonight.
It's up to you.
I don't mind either way.
You have to wait a couple of days to get that logging permit anyway.
You right, you right. Alright. Bean blast to ungulate.
How days work is you actually have to like sleep, I think.
Yeah, or I get knocked out.
Yeah.
See, I remember that because I remember you get so angry you pass out. Alright, chat. Sit pretty for a little bit while we download the dope. I'll be right back.
It shouldn't take long.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
No beans.
And we're back, chat. We just had to download the dilp.
Rice, onion. Bell peppy?
You hop on the ghostly carriage, which seems to support your and Gary's weight well enough. An invisible driver yells, "Yah!" and cracks an invisible whip, and an invisible horse snorts. The carriage starts moving, and soon you're out of sight of dirt water.
Goodbye, dirt water.
Breaking in a good manner. Yeehaw! Who up wrecking in the manor right now?
It's not me, because I need some beans.
Bang.
Nice.
A thick gray fog envelops the carriage, and you lose all sense of time and space. Eventually, the fog clears, and the carriage parks near a very large and ornate mansion. A disembodied voice calls, "All out for Gun Manor. Last stop." The visitor center is bereft of any employees. Where the heck is everyone? Let's see if we can find out. There's nobody here to validate you, parking or otherwise. The crank is missing from the record player. You don't know what this machine does, but you do know you don't know how to operate it. The sign on this machine says, "Genuine Gun Manor souvenir tokens. Make your wishes come true for just 300 meat." Let's negotiate a better deal. Liz Dicker. In a staggering display of business acumen, you convince the machine to give you a discount. Hell yeah, we bought a couple. There's an old frame photograph of Mrs. Gunn. Not with two ends, just one, on the wall with a little explanatory plaque underneath it. This photograph is on a young Mrs. Gunn, smiling as she accepts a fancy trophy from a man in a suit. A frowning man wearing a lab coat is standing behind her. The plaque reads, "Terry Gunn, an assistant, accepting the 1869 Why Didn't We Think of That? Award for Excellence in Invention from the National Academy of Profitable Sciences." It's an info desk, but the only info you know about it right now is that there's nobody staffing it. No snacks. Don't know how to use that camera. You're not a thief, so you're gonna have to wait until there's someone you can pay before you can get any of this candy. Soothing. Uncharacteristically, the IRS has actually added 50% to the sign. Sure did.
Okay, well, what if I can't stuff them because the mushrooms are chopped? I could stuff them. Oh.
Are we still talking Wonderland, or?
No. Remember how I said I had cream cheese in my fridge that I didn't know what to do with?
I see. Yeah.
Well, I have mushrooms and bell peppers as well. I was like, well, what if I combine those things?
OMG, what is this? It's a weird looking gun.
Walnuts?
I like walnuts.
I don't have walnuts.
That's gonna be a problem. Excuse me, do you work here? Oh, me? No. Nuts. I can't find any employees in the gift shop either. I haven't even started this job yet and it's already a pain in my neck. What's wrong? I can't get inside. Mrs. Gunn hired me to come out here and deal with a bunch of spooks that's been haunting up the place. I can't do that if I can't even get in the front door, though. Who's Mrs. Gunn? Never heard of Terry Gunn? Should I have? Well, I would think so. She's a pretty famous inventor. You got her best known invention hanging right there on your belt. She invented belt buckles? Wow. Guns. She invented guns. Oops. Like those? Exactly like that, yep. 13 of them, according to my instruments. Florence Cunningham goes to Annihilation Services. That's me. Interesting. What are you annihilating with? Science! I was gonna guess that we're kind of like contraption you're carrying. Yeah, shoot science. wrong with the front door? Front door? Well, it's locked. No, not locked. No. So what's the problem? Okay, see, I'm a ghost hunter and a spider hunter. I don't hunt spiders at all, and there's a huge ghost, hairy, fang, drooling giant spider in the foyer. So, until I either find another way in or find someone else to take care of the spider hunting side of this biz, I'm staying right the frig out here, okay? I can see you feeling pretty strongly about this. I do. Well, maybe I can help you out. Hey, that'd be swell. You know, you look reasonably tough and a little wily. Why don't we team up? I'll handle the ghosts, and you can handle the things that aren't ghosts. Yeah, alright. Got your copy. It's dystopia, actually.
So, Florence is your partner for this duration of the DLC.
Mm.
I don't know what Gary does the entire time, but you know.
We can talk to him and find out. Try to handle the front door. It doesn't seem locked, but you're kind of forced holding it shut. Yeah, some ghosts are playing tricks on you because they know you ain't packing science. Stand back, I got this. Florence unlimits a wood rifle and fires a short burst of swirl light into the doorknob. You hear an eek sound from inside and the door swings open. Ha! Works every time. Wow, this place is fancy. Out looking! A fat woman with eyes moving at us! That's a painting, and I'm pretty sure the moving eyes are just an optical illusion. Sure you are being? A very strangeness it is having. I'm pretty sure. Let's get this booter, dude. Oh shit! Hey, the music got guitar now.
Like this guy.
I don't blame it, the music's jumping. I'm sorry, Spider, you gotta get beamed. See, that wasn't so bad. Easy for you to say. She shudders again. You gain 50 XP. Nothing to it. Oh, it is following me. Wait a minute. Wait, go back!
Before following you. I watched them move.
This quarters a federal grant administrator's heart in here. I wonder what's causing that. You don't think it's, you know, all that ice? Nah, you got it backwards. The ice couldn't be here if it wasn't cold to begin with. That's science. Maybe the house's heat got shut off somehow? We better see if there's a furnace or boiler or something. It'd probably be in that basement. Alright, let's look around. After I see what else is in the front. Yeah. Newfangled electric intercom system. Ooh. Intercom is making an annoying humming and crackling noise. Hello? Oh. Ah! A ghost just said hello at me! Spooky! I'm pretty sure that's not a ghost. The intercom's just busted. Hello? Hello? Who? Mrs. Gunn? No, Mrs. Oh man, that would have been a pretty good joke if the intercom wasn't broken. Would it?
Meow.
Man, this thing's so small, I can't go anywhere. There we go. What?
You know, I don't work tomorrow. Should I get high as a treat?
As a treat, just for you.
Just because I'm depressed and having alcohol would make me feel worse.
Yeah, alcohol's a depressant.
Exactly. We're avoiding it.
That would suck. Jazz hands. The house of Mrs. Terry Gunn. Theresa Terry Gunn, born 1847, built this stately, if architecturally unusual, manor house in the late 70s, completed in 1877, using the proceeds from her famous invention, the gun. Proceeds. The gun. After her retirement in 1891, she graciously opened many of the rooms to the public as a museum and historical center. Wow.
half the way I wanted it to.
This radiator is as cold as the radiator is when the boiler isn't working. How's tricks? Well, she raises an eyebrow at you and glances at one of her weird instruments. According to my weird instruments, there are 13 ghosts left on the premises. More precisely, there is 4 left on the first floor, 4 left on the second, and 5 on the third. Whew. Well, that's taken care of. Jeez, Florence is only a little one. It was nearly as big as my head. Yeah, but if it was drawn any smaller, it would just like a black dot. Don't get all meta on me. It's unscientific and I hate it. Okay, okay. The whole left half of the house is filled with ice. I see that. Not the carrot painting. Your eyesight isn't good enough to really examine this painting.
Get it? Because it's a carrot.
Yeah. What's up, Doc? She raises an eyebrow at you and glances at one of her weird instruments. Ghosts. Hey, Florence.
Yeah.
Think you can blast this path through all this heist? Ooh, no, that'd be a bad idea. The beam would refract and bounce all over the place. The house would basically be cheese. Swiss cheese, you mean? Could be any kind of cheese, I don't know. This painting is only kind of good. It's one of those round fruits. The door is barred. Let's disbar it. A nearby window where?
Don't worry about it. It's across the hall. You just can't see it.
Can't see. Bunch of dusty old cleaning supplies. Well, let's look at the photos. They're all photos of boring looking people you don't recognize. Big can of paint with a brush sitting on top of it. Ah! Let's see what our muscle is at right now. Let's stay here. 23. Okay, let's juice it up. We can juice it up a little bit. We're almost there. Plus, I think we have an item to raise our muscle.
How much does your muscle need to be to open up?
35.
Okay. Ah. Cow demon juice. Nah, let me find something else. Have you checked, like, your offhand things and your weapons and your...
Yeah, I'm scrolling through to check all of them. No, to see if anything can give me something. Wait, go back. Ah, Moxie. Considering the tripe pie. My concern is that it's not stackable, so I'm trying to be careful.
I'd say just do a bit of grinding. There's so many spiders in this one.
So true, so true.
Wait, go back up. Go back up. Go up again. Go up again. Go up again.
Ooh, Excalibur. That's equipped. 32 muscle.
You just need a little bit more muscle.
I want to save my fudge.
Save your beaker of fudge. It works real hard to get that fudge.
Yeah, milk lemonade. That will take me to it, basically. Let me see what else. I have. I have a packet of instant grits.
You should do. You have 2 packets of instant grits.
You eat the grits. It reminds you of reference back home. It gives you a real harmony feeling.
Cool.
Let's rip back. Double silk pantaloons. What does it do? Plus 8 mousy, 20% cold resistance. Alright. Alright.
You can just cold beam them all to death.
Yeah. Fermented spider blood. Ooh.
You need spider parts.
That's a big ass spider. The good news is that there's only one spider. The bad news is that it's huge. Plus 10 is hot despite its size. Ooh, it's a Black Widow. Oh, you're fast. Oh, not you giving birth. Tool assessment. Okay. My cold beam should be able to kill him.
Spider egg.
What life gives you spider eggs? This pie safe is really working overtime with all the spiders. Ugh, spider pie. Muffet, is that you? Spooky resistance about 20%. We're pretty spooky resistance, but I'll hold on to that anyway. Porygon. Okay, nah, we're gonna deal with this one first before we proceed. Yours. Okay, this is just ridiculous. Oh yeah, kinda. Look at him! Look, all of them go!
Yeah. No, Gary!
Ooh! Oh!
Oh my god.
Ew. Has anyone ever told you that that's enough slices? Cool damage all enemies. Okay, does that cover everyone?
It looks like it.
Yeah. Let's just hope it's not a low roll. That would suck. Yup. Gary, kick him.
It's okay, we have Gary.
200 XP. Glob of spider web. So we can assemble them.
Just assemble them.
You have 7 horrible spider parts. What awful things are to construct out of them?
Axe.
Spider axe. I changed my mind. This is very bad. Reduces target stats by 25%. Okay. Let's see. Let's do a character assessment.
No, they're too cool.
Yeah. Oh geez, someone's trapped in this cocoon. I was gonna say cannon. It's a mannequin? Sure is. Look at him. Lifeless. No. Yes.
Nice.
I have a feeling I should raise my mysticality.
Switch out your weapon.
Yep, Got a weapon on offhand. Oh, these are my offhands. Oh, spell damage. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Range. Mario Smart Thinking, I think that's the one now. Yeah.
Don't forget you also have pants now.
Yeah. -5 Moxie, the chastity pants, cause you look like a cup. Chastity is cool and all, but like, not the fucking jeans, dude.
What are the pants you're wearing, dude?
+4 pistol attack.
I see.
I should go with the plus 20 to all.
That's a good pair of pants.
Those are my boots. Plus 3 maximum AP. Can't get better than that right now.
Yeah, you need them spit-soaked boots.
Yeah. Give me my spit points. Pistol.
Your lapel embellishments, you check that?
Yeah, plus 7 spell damage. Do I have anything better?
Doesn't look like it.
My smoking gun shoots you and sets you on fire.
You might as well equip it. Your beef-fouled pistol is cool and all, but setting things on fire? That's good shit. No, Gary! Yeah.
How dare you take my advanced placement? Mysticality.
Cool. Easy.
A big moist spider is defeated. Let's see what. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hyrax. Plus 8 muscle. Apply 8 point poison to enemy. I like my ladle though.
Yeah, we'll hold on to it just in case, but we have.
Plus, we can still always just get more spider parts to see what the other ones do.
We sure can.
Someone's been cocooned by the spiders. Horrifying. Hey, are you okay in there? What? What? I can't understand you. Hang on, I'll poke your mouth hole. There. You were saying? Hi, hello, salutations. Yeah, you okay? I've certainly been better. What happened? I'll start this on my greetings. I'm the museum greeter. Is that something that requires a lot of practice? Practice makes perfect, right? And there's an old mannequin down there that's practicing on. We met. Anyway, a bunch of giant spiders grabbed me from behind. It was quite a surprise. I would imagine so. I should probably go get back to work. It wouldn't be right to allow visitors to go ungreeted. Can you let me out of this cocoon? Good. You cut open the secret cocoon, frame the trapped museum greeter. Whew, thanks. The path to the stairs is clear, so you shouldn't have any trouble getting out. I was trying to say problem and trouble at the same time, so I said problem. Great.
That's what we're having right now. That's what's going on right now with the world.
Real. Great.
What?
Start out the intros later. A problem.
Problem.
Problem. Yes. I have to pee.
Go pee.
If you hear a thump, I might have fallen. It's fine. That was my head.
Stop by the entrance later on to give you the official museum greeting.
Or
Let's pull some on and fight him. Imagine yanking in there, fucking, and you just fucking throw him on the ground just so you can fight him. Fistful of spiders, you just fucking fling them. I wanna fight you, motherfucker. I got beef with you. Not a scary dance. Damn!
God. Oh my god.
She's 278.
Come on, Gary. You just gonna grind for a minute against spiders?
Yeah, for the spider parts.
Yes. You made 2 spider rings? It attracts spiders?
Attracts, but how does that apply in battle?
I think it means when you're wandering, but...
Ooh, gooey web.
You took off the ring you had and put on the spider attracting ring.
Yeah. It's a big range. 68 and 110. Oh! Damn! Got a high roll on that. Oh yeah. Let's put my other ring back on. My ring is smart thinking. Ooh, 2 spider egg omelets. Existential terror. You close your eyes and you pretend you're eating a different, less horrible kind of omelet. Good old normal bird gametes.
I think you have enough to make something out of your spider parts.
Yeah,
The last piece.
the pants.
Very-
Easy, easy. Don't do that. You're being rude.
It's a good thing you upped your health before this fight.
Yeah. They're all small but beefy spiders. They make one of the worst pairs of pants you've ever seen.
8-legged pants.
Ooh, ooh!
Oh, there's some good pants, dude.
Oh my god! I can't beat that.
First,
Plus 8 mysticality, plus 1 maximum AP, compared to what was I wearing before?
the kitchen pants.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think you need to fight more spiders.
I want to see this in action. I want to see how much damage we do now with the new pants, old bean, and big beanser. 82 and 98. A step up from the 70s. Alright. Let's go back and see what's through this door.
Holy fucking hell.
Sure is.
Ugh. My blanket. Oh,
Is he-
my one blanket.
It seems to you like
Nobody's
the
stealing.
shaded design stuck up coal and sent it back through the wall. But then again, you're no expert in metals of coal or sucking.
That's a lot.
Right, so true. Your high level foreign she comes over to you. Whoa, Nelly, hold on a second. That's a ghost. Those things are dangerous. I wasn't expecting to see any of those here. What? You're a ghost hunter, and you're here specifically to hunt ghosts. No. That's just ghosts. This is a ghost. GHOST. A greater haunt originating from spectral transmissions. totally different from a ghost. Except for the name, you mean? Except for... Anyway, this thing can be pretty tough. Heck, I knew we should have brought a bismuth bomb. A what bomb? Bismuth is sort of silvery metal that screws with special energy in the way iron does with magnetic energy. Huh. So where do we get a bismuth bomb?
Bismuth.
Bismuth. Normally, I just make them myself in my lab. Well, so much for that idea to just fight the thing. Oh, it's so nebulous. I love how she can just shoot them. Whiff.
She whiffed.
She whiffed.
How
and she
HP does
67. We can just beat him. Insubstantial. I'll have him spit on you. Spit on yous. Ugh. Good thing I'm spooky resistant.
Oh, spooky damage.
It's a good thing I'm spooky resistant.
Or it's why you keep whipping.
Because Flores doesn't know anything about ghosts. You're one dynamite ghost. I'm gonna weaken you. Like so. And I'm gonna set you on fire.
You have a pistol. That sets things on fire.
Yeah, but that gave me a free turn to set them on fire.
We'll see.
This music fucks, holy shit. Alright, we can go. Can you get cold? No. Kick him in the dick.
Well, at least Gary does 3 HP per hit.
Mm-hmm. 6 damage from being on fires.
Well, damn.
See, it pays to be a wizard because spooky damage is inconsequential to me.
You're being wolf. What a fun fight.
Right?
One more hit, he's dead. You don't even need to do your bean wolf. One more hit and he's dead.
This is just a trickle of coal. It's a whole huge pile. Big old Carter coal.
Bit of coal.
This coal is funkier than coal from Mecca, but not as funky as coal from Medina. I'm not quite sure what they're referencing there, but alright. You could disappoint so many kids on Crumble Morning with this amount of coal.
Mm-hmm.
There's coal
There's
in the
another
machine now. Huh?
The door in the other room. There's another one.
Yeah.
Leave this room.
Yeah.
Get out of this room.
I know, man. I'm just looking
Okay,
around.
but it has to do with the coal.
Big coal. And this spigot. Hot mud. Mmm. You want a hot cup of coal? Hot cup of coal. hot cup of mud.
Maybe it'll warm up the house enough that the ice will melt.
Yes. That's what we were down here for.
I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy looking at recipes on my phone.
Real. Aha! Turning on the boiler solved the ice problem. My scientific hypothesis has been proven correct. But we don't have direct evidence connecting the ice to the... Don't you try and pull a post hoc ergo prompter hoc on me. I'll shoot you with my science rifle. In that case, I totally agree with you. Let's hunt up some ghosts. Heck yeah. Ghost maxing. Let's see applicable perks.
My cousin just got home, so Roxas is going ham.
Yeah?
I can hear him. Yeah. You ever hear a guinea pig scream?
Yes.
When they go reet, 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 reet.
Yeah.
Smudgy learned how to make that noise.
You get used to it after a while. Rat. Sit.
Hello, I'm here to sit on the rat. Rat sitter.
If the ice is gone, then you can probably go down the hallway.
Yes, I just wanted to see what ghosts we had left. Because I know we killed one ghost. In the kitchen. Let's get some grub. Oh shit. Wrong
There's a
one.
ghost in there.
Yeah. Farmer ghost. It's a well-stocked spice rack, but all the spices are really boring. Before we fight that ghost, let's see what's in here. Ah! Someone died. We're cold resistant. Bags of frozen food. It's a Magimek Tech brand deep freezing unit. Ooh. Fancy. No frozen goods. Are you stuck in here? Hey, hi, excuse me? You seem to be trapped in a block of ice. That was just what I wanted to talk to you about, actually. Can you get me out of here somehow? Besides the whole frostbite thing, I'm supposed to be running the elevator, and there aren't any proper stairs in this crazy place, so that's kind of important. Let me think. I can get you out with magic.
Beans.
Even like the sort of magic used to blow up monsters, because that doesn't sound very safe to me. Hey, relax, I'm an expert. I got at least rank 3. I don't know what that means, is that a lot? You summon a huge mystical lava flower bean and manage to get it at just the right range to melt the ice quickly without burning the woman trapped inside. Ugh, you had me worried there for a sec, but thanks. I better get back to my elevator. If you want to go up or down within a limited range, come find me and I'll hook you up. Or down. Yippee. We can elevate now. There's a ghost here, mumbling and muttering and yammering something about eggs?
Interpret his disjointed ravings.
Hang on a second, you try to poach an egg by shooting it? For dadgum, yes, that's what I did. Of course I did. That's how you poach an egg. Pappy ain't raised no fool. But dadgum first lugging her egg roll out the way before out the way of that bullet. Ricocheted off of that bottom of the cook pot and got me right between the peepers for dadgum. That's not how you poach an egg. What you talking out of your head like that? Of course it is. No, it isn't. Dadgummit, boy, me and my pappy and his pappy have been poachers all our lives. And I know more about poaching than you ever will. Okay, but that's not the same kind of poaching. What's all this dadgum sass mush talking, boy? Poaching's poaching. I'm gonna prove you so wrong as soon as I figure out how.
Lard.
You can. Think you can teach my granny to poach eggs by dadgum?
You don't even need to fight him. There's a way to prove him.
I'll prove it to you eventually. Somehow. Points at him and walks away. Boo.
Good job.
Thank God, look at him go. Man's
He's
housing.
stuck.
Let's raise our moxie.
How much moxie did you need?
35.
Oh, that should be easy.
Yeah. This ghost is cramming his face with invisible food. Maybe he's the ghost of an emperor? Let's correct his manners. Hey, buddy. Hey! Huh? Come on, man. At least use a napkin and stick your pinkies out or something. Oh. Sorry about that. I'm just so hungry. What's going on here? This waiter doesn't know how to make ghost food, so he's just kind of giving me imaginary food and hoping I won't know the difference. I feel kind of bad about dragging him into this mess, so I've been pretending to eat it to hear me. I'm starving. Huh. You need some actual ghost food? Maybe I can help you out. Oh God, yes, please. Specifically what I want is a bowl of chili. A bowl of chili without a gun in it. Okay, what? That's what I'm craving. I guess it's probably because of how I died. How'd you die? Well, I was eating some chili and had a gun in it. Did you choke? What? No! It went off and shot me to death. What? Why did... Look, all I know is I need to eat a bowl of gunless chili in order to satisfy my hunger and pass on to the afterlife. Okay, well, I'll see what I can do. Dessert cart. A little blowtorch.
Ooh, fire.
Can you talk to the waiter?
Oh, waiter! Oh, waiter!
No.
One of the museum staff is frantically serving empty plates to the ghost, who is politely pretending to shovel the food in by the fistful. He seems too busy to talk to you. I'm big stepping. Is there anything else on the hall? Maybe a door or something that I didn't see? No.
No. Just a wall.
I need
Put
to
your
take
hands
some
to.
time. I need to lay on my belly.
Belly time.
Hey, thanks again for the help back there in the freezer. This is the elevator. Unfortunately, all we can do at this point is to go to the second floor. Why just the second floor? The button for the third floor is missing. I'll bet anything the old housekeeper took it and hid in some hilarious place. She loved wordplay. That's why they fired her. That and all the stealing important things and hiding them. Library.
A book is a terrible thing to not read.
So true. A big dictionary on a pedestal. Come in handy if someone tells you to look up something in your
Oh! Poaching!
Poach egg.
I think you can just look up poaching.
Yes.
Poach.
Look up poaching in the dictionary. Poach. To slow cook by immersion in water. To shoot an animal belonging to the game. See, you told that ghost in the kitchen that there were two meanings. You tear the page out so you can prove it to him. Funny enough, I had a set of fucking Wagnall's dictionaries when I was a kid. Excuse me, but shh. Oh, sorry, I was just shh. Okay, jeez, is this good? I suppose it'll do. Now, what was your question? I don't remember anymore.
Ask her how she died.
I was wondering how you died. I was wondering. Shh. I was wondering how you died. If it's not too personal a question. I was caught in the crossfire at a library shootout. Wow, what happened? A pair of ruffians got into a heated argument over comparative merits of Anton Chekhov versus Henrik Ibsen. When they started shooting, I attempted to step in and stop them. I simply won't abide gunfire in my library. It's far too loud.
Your only objection was the noise.
Yeah, since for this check off. Huh. What was the point of contention? I don't recall the particulars. I just remember the Chekhov fan shouting, "Remember the gun I showed you in Act 1 for opening fire? The noise was dreadful." That's your only objection? The noise? That's quite sufficient. I won't tolerate noises of any stripe, and certainly not gunfire. I'll see what I can do.
What does that switch do?
Find out. Boo!
Ah!
Ah!
Ah! Every time we get a new boo, I'm just gonna scream like that.
Good. Bunch of T's in different typefaces. This one is more, avant-garde, I guess. Tats.
Mom, Dad, beer.
Tats. Stats. And states.
If you look at it, it goes T's, ats, tats, stats, states, statues, statutes.
And it's all tats when you look at it vertically. Yeah, it's great. This list of all 45 states, including Indiana, Kansas, and Georgia. You wonder what it'll get annexed next. Maybe it'll be the East Nebraska territory. Wait a minute, the stats plaque said there were only 3 statues in here. Appear close at statues until you find the one that's pretty sure is just a guy covered in flour. Hey buddy, what you doing? Look, I'm 95% certain that you're a real person, not a statue. What are you up to? I'm a statue, go away. Okay, now I'm 99% sure. Go away. What's your name?
Oh, go away.
Oh, go away. Hi, Paul. I'm Nostopia. What are you doing? I'm pretending to be a statue so the ghost won't get me. Go away, you'll ruin my color. Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Objection! Huh? What are you objecting to? Your face? Overruled! What's your problem anyway? Bah, it's legal stuff. You'll never understand. Well,
Yeah,
why
they'll
they
find
die
some-
then, jerk?
Maybe there's a book in the library about gun law.
I was just gonna type gun law into the dictionary. And see if that did anything. A burning pretzel used to build electricity.
Interesting. I don't think that's right, but...
Gun. This entry sponsored by Gun Industry. Oh my god, not the ads. A device for projecting a hard object very forcefully, which makes hunting and self-defense easy and fun. Law. A vehicle beside a soft horse.
Yeah?
Dog.
Can you just put bean in there?
Bean. The donkey dog. To polish a pulley without a duck.
Okay.
Someone who repels bread for surgery.
Interesting. Okay, I think we can leave the I think we can leave the dictionary.
Give me a dictionary. Smart ass.
might be at some bookshelves.
Can you help me with some library stuff? Can you? Shh! Can you help me with some library stuff? Could you perhaps be more specific? I'm looking for a book on a specific topic. I'm afraid our card catalog is out being reorganized. Someone sorted all their cards by call number instead of by title or author, which made it quite useless. You have to search the stacks manually. How do I get started? If you can find a book on a similar topic to what you're looking for, its call number will direct you to other books on that topic. Okay, thanks.
I think you just have to like look at the library.
Yeah.
I'm looking for that delicious paste. That paste is for book repairs, not for eating. Aw, please? No! Shucks.
I like how you're whispering that.
Yeah. For this tiny text. There's a guy lying here, trapped underneath a large book. You okay under there? Shh! No talking back there! Sorry. It turns out to be a book about geology. It's bound in stone and it appears that each chapter is devoted to a different type of stone, and it's printed on slabs of the stone in question. This isn't going to be easy to move.
Did you need more muscle?
Yeah, I'll just take my Excalibur. You managed to heat the book off the guy. Whew, thanks. I thought I'd never get out from under there. At least now I know all about a particular type of granite described on that one page. How'd you get trapped like that in the first place? Well, I work at the info desk in a visitor center, so on my breaks I just like to research different kinds of info. You know, just in case anyone asks. I guess you never know when someone might ask you about rocks. Exactly! Oh man, I'm late getting back. Thanks again. Feel free to stop by my counter if you have any questions. Sure thing. I'm looking for the precise definition of a word. There's a dictionary over there. Regrettably, it's a few years out of date, so it doesn't have technocracy, secular humanism, or brunch yet, but it should be sufficient for your purposes.
I can't believe it doesn't have brunch.
Right? Great, thanks.
Ah!
Weird. This is an entry for that word, no definition. It's just a picture of... Oh no. A picture of... What? It's a picture of you! Ah! Button.
Baton.
Hold on. To carry a soup above a spoon.
You tried Ghost.
Yeah, we could do that. The soul or spirit of a deceased person which remains after death due to some unfinished business, which is usually a real hassle to resolve. Well, heck, I could have told you that.
Yeah, Florence, shut up. Also, I think that's all we need the dictionary for. You don't need to look anything else up.
I just want to see what happened. 3rd floor. A type of heavy umbrella used in accounting.
Interesting. Oh yeah. Old-timey ointment.
It sure is. Increases armor and your height and fall resistance. Wow.
Interesting.
Ooh. And our ears.
What does a chakra do?
It's actually just a white sheet. The shower was invented so recently that they haven't really figured out what these things should be yet. Hello, dear. Welcome to my little B&B. Would you care for a room? No thanks, I won't be staying that long. Hopefully. Wait a minute. Yes? What's B&B stand for? Boo and breakfast.
Ah!
Okay, yeah, that's what I was expecting. Why do you say you're B&B? This isn't your house. Oh, I know, dear, but nobody was using these guest rooms, and there were ghosts hunting around with nowhere to be. And I got feeling homesick for the little B&B I used to run when I was alive. So I thought Mrs. Dillon probably wouldn't mind. I see. Fair enough. What happened to your eye? Oh, it was such a foolish accident. I had a guest I was suspicious of. Or a nervous, twitchy little man. I thought he might be mixed up in something bad, and one evening, as I was passing by his room, I gave her the invitation and peeked in through the keyhole. Did you see anything? Well, only for a moment. He was cleaning a small pistol, and I suppose that must have made a noise because he suddenly jumped and the gun went off. And it hit you? That's right, straight through the keyhole. That's how I died, in fact. Jeez, I'm sorry. Thank you, dear, but it's alright. It serves me right for spending on a guest, that's how I look at it. Is that what's keeping you here? Guilt? No, I think I paid quite sufficiently for that transaction. What then? Well, I don't want to go to heaven missing an eye. It wouldn't be as nice without deception. So you need a new eye? Yes. Do you think you can help me? I'll keep an eye out. I'll see what I... Bye.
Just say, yeah, sure, and leave.
Right. Start over the door, but the ghostly clerk swoops in and blocks your way. Oh, hey now, sorry dear, but I can't let you go wandering in there. Why not? What's in there? A tenant. They pay for the room, and they seem rather quiet, private sort, so I won't have you disturbing them. Aw, fine.
I think lockpicking is a perk.
The mirror doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
This painting on countryside is nice, but there's nothing very interesting about it. It looks like the sort of thing you find hanging over bed in a mid-priced hotel room, or a bed and breakfast, come to think of it. I guess it's a little weird that it's hanging over a stepladder instead of a bed. Maybe the last occupant was a really short art aficionado.
It was me.
Yeah.
That was the last guess.
So true, so true! Happy little trees. Oh hey! According to the signature, this is an original Darius Pleague. You never heard of him. You know, now that you're looking closely at it, it seems that the painting is sticking out from the wall more than you would expect. Let's take it. Well, what do you know? There's another painting underneath it. A painting of a safe. This house must really be old. It's got a joke this finish.
Sure is a painting of a safe.
Yeah. The ghostly clerk runs or hovers quickly over to you. No, dear, I'm sorry, but I can't let you do that. Why not? What's in there? A customer. He hasn't paid his bill, so I was supposed to lock him in there until he does. I know that seems mean, but one has to take a firm hand with these things. How much does he owe you? 800 meat. How is he supposed to get the meat to pay you if you won't let him out? That's a fair question, dear, but that's on him, I'm afraid. Would you take 400? Well, I suppose it's better than nothing I've gotten out of him, and he seems perfectly content to just stay locked in there, so... Alright. She unbolts the door and carries the bar away. One of these employees is sitting here reading a magazine, as you can see. Congratulations, I freed you. You're free. Huh? Free from what? Well, from being locked in this room, nothing to do except read that magazine. Ah, so you freed me from having an excellent excuse from not doing my crappy job. Well, You freed me from the burden of relaxing in here instead of emptying trash cans and cleaning toilets. Great. Look, you're a real hero. I can just lock the door again. No, it's too late now. I'm free. Free as the wind blows. Free as my job blows. Thank you. You're welcome. He leaves, taking the chair with him. Huh. Bean crab.
I don't think there's anything else really.
Uncanny presents. The last bean skin. My God, when you come to, you look in the margins and in the book and you see that the poem has been replaced with a crude drawing of you. Horrified, you destroy the book. It's you.
There's no room 3.
Yeah. Maybe I need to have the fucking essence or whatever to see the third door.
Maybe.
Open my third eyes.
Yeah, open your third eye.
Tainted milk.
Should it be in potions?
Yeah, it ain't here, but might be under booze, perchance.
You're in food.
Do I have the extra?
I think you need to make more. Because you drank them, remember?
Oh. So I did.
No, I don't think they'd make you use an item of yours for a DLC, though.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't think they'd make you use the main game item. There's probably another way in that room.
Perhaps rent that room?
We can always go back and try.
There's a thought.
Yo, welcome to the stream, Shadow Trait.
Hello.
Oh, I need to find her an eye.
Alright. You can go take that page to the guy. The poaching guy.
Yeah. First floor it is. Hell yeah! Shadow just got back from getting nails painted.
Nice. What color? I think he was in the kitchen.
You don't poach eggs by shooting them. I have proof. Oh yeah? Well, read them and weep, you weird old coot. What in tarnation? Poach. A method of preparing food, especially eggs, by simmering in a bowl of liquid. Well, I'll be a dadgum. He dissipates into the ether, still muttering to himself. Ha! So there!
Real. What else is in this kitchen? We didn't really look.
We'll find out. Oh, ooh. Shadow says she got one side lavender and the other magenta.
Hell yeah.
Chili stove,
Mine
get some
is-
chili. Hmm?
My nails are painted gold.
Hell yeah.
We could go back to the library.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of lard. Lardist. Larder. Oh. Weird. What you thought was a framed photograph is actually a window. Why does Larder have a window? And why is this ghost standing motionless in front of it as if we were playing photograph? Excuse me? Whoa! The ghost ignores you. Grab him by the shoulders and shake him. You grab the ghost somehow and shake him until he rattles. Please cease this activity at once. Sorry, I got a little carried away. Now that I have your attention, how about telling me who you are? Ah, you don't recognize me? Jean Francois LOATHE? Nope. Look, I knew simply mimicking the photograph would not be sufficient. Without it, how will anyone know I'm the most famous Frenchman ever to visit Con't Manor?
French accent. Yeah, French accent.
Yes.
You're doing it bad, is what I'm saying.
Yes, I know! I'm awful at French accents! But, enjoy it anyway. That's all I can give you. That's all I got! I have
a funny idea. Use a very strong version of your accent.
Yes.
So, like, talk normally?
No. Like, stronger. Like, exaggerated.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
I love this idea.
I haven't interacted with people around town enough. Fuck. Ugh.
My god.
I don't go outside. I have a lot of Frenchmen visited. Besides having the distinction of being the most famous Frenchman to visit Con't Manor, I am also the first Frenchman to visit Con't Manor and Celeste as well. Gosh. How'd you die? I was posing for a photograph to commemorate a visit here, and such fool of a photographer fouled up when preparing the gunpowder flash. Fouled up how?
Gunpowder.
Gunpowder?
Exactly.
He left a bulletin meat. Hell yeah, we are playing a stick figure game. Shadow said that we're playing a stick figure game.
Stick figure game. It's a funny stick figure game.
It is!
I kind of want to buy it.
It's just pretty cheap on Steam.
Yeah, this and DLC was like $5.30 something.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Okay, it's
Does he need the painting that we found?
He's the photo. Look at this scrap! Ooh, a beanie pan.
As in, photo of him on the wall? No, you said it's a window. It's a window.
Sure is.
That sure is. That ghost is missing his legs.
Fancy pantry pants. This ghost is running around like crazy. Hovering around like crazy, searching the racks of pants, or trousers if you prefer, but we say pants here in the Western Territories. He seems too preoccupied to take any notice of you. You pop up suddenly in front of the ghost just as he turns the corner. Hi! Ah! Jeez, buddy, you really scared the death out of me. Sorry, I was just wondering what you were doing. Well, I thought it'd be obvious. I'm looking for a pair of pants.
You don't have any legs, Lieutenant Dan.
You don't have any legs.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I know. So what do you want pants for? Nostalgia? I see. What kind of pants are you looking for? The kind without legs. Legless pants. Well, I can't wear regular pants, you know. Fuck, I'm baked as fuck, goddamn. Maybe I should not have had this entire joint. My brain just turned off! God damn.
My god, dude.
Anyway, well, I can't wear regular pants, you know? The legs will just flop around and it'd be dumb. I can't have a point. How'd you lose your legs anyway? Aw, jeez, it's really embarrassing. I don't mind. Well, see, I don't have a proper holster for my gun, so I was just carrying it tucked to my belt. Ooh, trigger snag when you went to draw it, huh? Right? It gets worse though. I was wearing one of those gun belts with the slots all around for you to stick bullets in, you know? Oh man. Yeah, the train reaction blew up the entire lower half of me. Wow. So that's how you died? Yes, that's how I died. Okay. I'll keep an eye out for some leftless pants for you. Thanks, I really appreciate it.
Have you noticed a theme?
Guns.
Yeah, every single person has so far died by guns. In gun manner. The lady who
Lady named
invented
Mrs. Gun.
guns.
It's all guns. Always has been.
What's the ice room?
It's where we unfroze that lady.
Okay.
We go uppy on a Tuesday.
It's Wednesday, actually.
Today.
Tuesday, dude. A savory soup made from beans, spices, and a gun.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Gutless chili.
See, if this dictionary is like gun related, we should call it the Clicktionary. Going the wrong way. You need a bowl of chili to give to that ghost in the dining room, and the stove seems relevant to that need. According to this dictionary, you need some spices, some beans, and a gun. Oh wait, it's like you're trying to make chili without a gun in it, so you have to remember to skip the gun part. Okay, keep it together, Dystopia. Spices. You rifle through your belongings and you don't find any. Have to go spice hunting. Spice hunting. Alright.
And there's a spice rack right there.
Yeah, you got that under control. Grab a chili pot and put it on a burner. You shake a heaping helping of chili spices into the pot. The next step is beans. Beans are your specialty. The mixture of spices and beans is flowing merrily. Now for the final ingredient, a gun. No! No gun! You restrain yourself from adding a gun. Step back and admire your handiwork. It's not a cord no hoil chili because it doesn't have a gun in it. But it is chili with no gun in it, which is the thing you were after. Chili sin pistoles.
Okay, now I can feed that ghost.
The hungry ghost. I'm trying to remember where he was.
It wasn't the cellar. Probably.
No.
Can we open that big door right there? Oh, that's the elevator. Not the restroom. Not the guest rooms.
Is it the galley? Or gallery?
Could be. Let's find out.
No.
Forgot what her problem was. Okay, gun. I still need gun law. Alright. That was nice little refresher.
It helps when you're high.
Yeah. So I need gun law. I need to find that guy to give chili to. That hungry guy.
He's in the basement? Cellar? I don't think he was.
Dining room.
Dining room. Dining room. We forgot the dining room.
Right, literally. I'm back, and I got a bowl of 100% gun-free chili right here. Oh my gosh! Thank you so. Oh, is something wrong? Well, see, I can only eat ghost food. How do I? Do you need me to murder this chili for you? Not to put too fine a point on it, but yes. You put the bowl of chili on the floor and you stomp it remorselessly. Eat this chili! After a few stomps, the chili dies in a hazy outline of the bowl, coalesces in a shadow of fragments in the blob. Pick it up and give it to the ghost. Eat the chili. Eat the chili! The ghost gobbles up the ghostly chili into space with a long, finally satisfied sigh.
Wait, no.
The guy. Thank you so much for dealing with that ghost. I am exhausted. What were you even doing? You kept demanding ghost food, and I don't really know how to cook except like nachos and popcorn, and not just the regular kind. Oh, and just the regular kind, not ghost nachos and popcorn. But he was really insistent, so I figured ghost food is probably invisible, right? So I just pretended it and gave him empty plates. I guess it worked, even though that didn't really make any sense. Huh. Anyway, thanks again. I work at the snack bar at the visitor center, so I'll see you around there. Okay, see you later.
Amazing. Can you, like, interact with any of those carts? I'm just curious.
There's one that looks like there's doors on it. There's nothing on it. There's something being there.
Before no one? No. Okay. You want to ask Florence how many ghosts there are left?
Yeah, probably should, yeah. Oh, Florence. 2 left on the first floor, 4 left on the second, and 5 on the third. Thank you! Bye! We still need to find something related to gun law.
We need the gun law. We need the photo.
Yeah.
We need an eyeball.
Yeah. What's in the pantry? And we need this guy's pants.
Legless pants.
Yeah.
Isn't that just a skirt?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. But considering this game and its humor, I'm thinking it's something more literal.
Like, just the jean part, like, around the waist, and, like, just, like, nothing else. The jean part, the butt part, and nothing else.
Yes.
Second floor.
Oh yeah, we gotta find that button too.
Yeah.
Are there any more rooms we haven't gone in?
Just room 4.
Can you knock on the door? No, we'll see.
Sure.
Oh,
safe
451. Yep, it sure was. The safe swing's open. It's empty apart from a roll-up poster of Rita Hayworth. Swell.
Oh, you can use that as the photo!
Remember not to have gone through all this nonsense for nothing. You carefully search the empty safe. Eventually there's a click, and the back of the safe swings open, filling a secret passage. I guess that explains the stepladder. Finally.
Oh, they can get you into room 3. Let's got him. Yeah!
So it is. There we go.
Elevator button, hell yeah. Oh. They got you into room 4.
And so
So
it
you
did.
can go from room 2 to room 3 to room 4.
Hell yeah. Sugar guns. Science doohickeys. Hello there. Are you here to laugh at me? No, not at all. I wouldn't do that. No, of course you wouldn't. Nobody ever laughs. I never made a single person laugh in my entire career. That's a left turn I wasn't expecting. What was your career? I used to design gags and novelties, but I was terrible at my job. I couldn't come up with a single novel idea. This conversation seems oddly familiar. See? Even my very presence is unoriginal. You're just being too hard on yourself. I bet you invented all kinds of good stuff. My best invention was fake vomit.
Interesting.
It looks just like fake vomit, but surprise, it's real. Haha. That was the one that got me fired. How did you die? If you don't mind me asking, I was working on a new invention, an exploding cigar. I thought that would be pretty good. You light a cigar and it's fine for a second and suddenly goes off with a big bang. And you jump in surprise and everyone laughs because you nearly had a heart attack. Funny, right? Sure. I hit a snag in development though. What happened? Well, I figured I'd use gunpowder for the explosive. And you can buy it already packed in those little brass cartridges, so that seemed convenient. Did you mean bullets? My first test run was a real mess, I can tell you that. I can imagine. So anyway, now I'm a failure and I'm dead. Maybe I can help you out? What do you mean? Well, the initial idea was pretty funny, I guess. It's just your execution that was the problem. My execution was the problem. Ha! You're a laugh riot. Maybe you can help me after all. I'll see if I can figure out something for you.
Okay, you can use that poster that you got.
Yeah.
As the picture for the guy.
Yeah. The larder. First floor. Larder.
Largest.
Kitchen. Larder. Largest. I have. No? Question mark?
Huh.
Okay. I'll talk to Florence about these doohickeys. Found something for you. Ooh, I love sciencey junk. Thanks.
Oh, it's just a, like... I see.
Wow, a Zubredium coated diode. Neat. Florence attaches one of the science doohickeys you gave it to her weird backpack. Gun damage has been increased. Enlightenment field. Nice.
Interesting. Okay, what have we done and what need to be done?
We need to explore the third floor. We need to do gun law. And we need to find this guy's poster. And we need to find the eyeball.
Let's go to third floor.
Mr. Gun.
Monkey.
The monkey! The curious gaze. Curious George. Okay. This sofa is tacky both in terms of style and stuff that's been spilled on it.
I heart billiards.
Spittoon. That's Spittoon here. A bright, shiny, beautiful Spittoon.
Oh,
gimme,
boy.
gimme, gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Come to Papa. What are you doing? Huh? Nothing. What are you doing? Looking at someone who's kneeling next to a Spittoon with an apparent intention of sticking his whole entire face inside it. Draw everyone in! You jam your hand into the Spittoon up to the shoulder and find nothing. The brass bucket is shiny and clean, outside and in. Clean as the day it was born. The museum staff must have washed it. Looks brand new.
My god.
Are you crying? No! Fry! You're crying! Okay, well, I'll just be over here whenever you're done lying on the ground in a fetal position to hug a spittoon. Fine! This is both the biggest and dumbest pose you've ever seen. I pool balls billiards.
Have you noticed that on the walls of the house, depending on what floor you're on, there's a certain amount of, like, an image?
Flowers.
Like, there's 3 flowers. It's a pattern of 3 flowers.
Yeah.
And the second floor, it had, like, a pattern of 2 diamonds.
Is this a go?
Yes.
Hey there, how's it going? I ain't interested in chit-chat, fella, just billiards. Step up or shut up. Bleed into his balls. The ball your cue and the ghost nods and he racks the balls. He utterly trounces you. You just can't seem to make the balls go where you intended. That was as sad as a showing as I've ever seen. Let me see that cue. Yeah, that's your problem. Thing's about as straight as a banker's handshake. What? You're gonna have to lay this back to true if you want a chance against me. Lathe? Dictionary.
There's a guy standing there. He's just joined.
He is. Bing bong. Library.
You see what I mean? Look at the walls.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed that before. Hell yeah.
I think it's the smartest I've ever been while high.
Hell yeah. Lathe. The polish of holes above a soup.
Yeah, that ain't right.
Yeah. Someone who inflates clothing for battle. Strange.
Okay, back upstairs. Abstract buddies, that's just us.
So true. So true. The guy doesn't notice you're approaching until you're right next to him. He yelps in surprise and drops his glass on the floor, then squints unsteadily at you. Then he takes a maraschino cherry from a bowl on a bar cart and throws it at your head. Hey, stop that! Sorry, just making sure you're not one of them ghosts. He drops another cherry into a fresh glass and pours a lot of whiskey on top of it. Are you one of the museum employees? Mm-hmm. Yep, that's me. What are you doing in here? Hiding. Buddy, I don't know if maybe you didn't notice. This house has got ghosts in it. You don't say. Whole bunches of them. All over. So I don't know about you, but I'm standing right here where it's nice and drunk. I mean, safe. Would you rather get out of here? Nah, all the booze that is booze. I'm really scared of when ghosts go boo, you know? They'll get me if I leave this room. There aren't any ghosts between this room and the exit. So you said. That's what you said. They're ghosts. They could be anywhere. Except in here. Exactly. I ain't leaving without a guarantee that those ghosts won't grab me on the way out. You can disguise you. Here, look. We'll use this white shower curtain to disguise you as a ghost. Then he won't bother you on your way out. That's a mighty fine idea, but he tosses back his drink and pulls another. But oh, eye holes. That curtain's got no holes for my eyes. I won't be able to see. I'm starting to think you actually don't want to leave. No, what gave you that idea? It's terrible in here. You know your eyes at him and you blast some holes in the curtain with your pistol. Okay, jeez, I get the picture. He grabs an armload of bottles from the cart, pulls the shower curtain over his head, and staggers out the door.
Oh,
Holding its
I half expected bowling is good to turn into another boo.
Boo is good. Ooh, raise our mysticality. And this stacks
98. You can beam that thing to death, dude. Exactly.
strike! Ashes to ashes, pins to pins.
Pinomat.
Oh, good. The XR85 is complete trash.
Was there a door back there that you can go in through?
Bowling ball hat,
Amazing. What does it do?
plus 13 armor. Bowling pin, plus 13 armor.
I see.
Cotton candy schnapps. Ah, increased speed by 13 for the rest of the day. Making it snappy. Let's see our XP. 744. Okay.
Did you go in that middle room?
Middle room.
Yeah, the middle one.
Jesus Christ, this dog is scuffed. Ooh, aye!
Hell yeah.
There's a goblin head mounted like a trophy on the wall. This will be positively barbaric if not for the fact that the goblin seems pretty okay with it. Boo!
Ah!
Pretty good I am to getting you, huh, human? Wow. Yes. Very much to getting me. Nice. What is it happening to you? Did Mr. Gunn hunting you into cutting head off? Oh no, Mr. Gunn, a good human man, is being very, very friends. Inside one of his bowling ball bags, my sport are growing, only headroom. Mr. Gunn is defining me and hanging me up here for to chatting with. Great guy. Wow. Weird. This ghost is dressed up as a traditional safari hunter with the pith helmet and the big white mustache, and those weird khaki trousers that make it like your butt has wings. He's inspected Mr. Gunn's trophy collection, but doesn't seem particularly impressed. Hi, I'm the Dystopia Dogman. Oh, charmed, I'm sure. Lord Euston Cramdenton, at your service. What happened to you, if you don't mind my asking? Not at all, not at all. Though it isn't a very exciting story. Yeah, what? I was hunting lions on the plains of the Serengeti, and one of the blightest got the better of me. Wow, you're eaten by a lion? That sounds pretty exciting to me. Yes, well, not eaten as such. Sneaky bugger crept in the camp and pushed a stack of ammunition crates over on me. Oh. Maybe I can help you? Help me do what? Well, help you with what I was keeping you as a ghost. Though now that I said, I guess there isn't much I can do to help you get revenge on that lion. Oh, no, no, no. It's not revenge that's keeping me here. Good for that lion, I say. Turnabout is fair play and all that, eh? What? Though, I do wish he'd done it in a manner that made for a better story. So why are you a ghost then? It's because of my true regret. I never faced the most dangerous game. I am definitely not going to help you hunt people. What? No. The most dangerous board game. Nobody's ever wanted to play against me. A bally shame, man. What? What's the game? It leads you over to a small table, which is laid out on a board of alternating red and black squares, with little wooden discs painted red and black as well. Checkers? Checkers jump and scatter as the girl stabs two large hunting knives to the center of the board. Knife checkers. What are the rules? Do you know how to play checkers? Yes. Do you know how to stab someone in the hand with a knife? Yes. That's all you need to know, really. Alright, I'll play. Ugh. You yank one of the hands out of the board. Wow. Hands? Yeah, it is? Alright. You yank one of the knives out of the board, and Lord Houston instructs you to hold it left-handed. The rules are, you may only attack... I sure am. You may only attack your opponent's hands, and only when they're over the board. Displaced checkers are placed from where they land, with attacking the board directly as a foul, which awards the opponent a stab-free turn. It appears to be primarily a game of concentration, quick movements, and fainting. Lord Houston takes advantage of your hesitation and knife shooting submission while marching his pieces across the board. Ha! Nice try, lad, but you have to put up a better fight than that to satisfy me. Come back when those wounds are scabbed over, right? What? Dang. We need more muscle.
How much muscle did you need?
We need 45.
45. Does that do more than your Excalibur?
Yeah, we're at 40 muscle now. We were at 38 before. Painted steak. We just need some more. Lower some muscle. We can grind a little bit. But...
other stuff to do anyway.
Huh?
You have other stuff to take care of anyway.
Yes. Hello again, dear. Were you able to find me a new eye? Yes, kind of. Oh, kind. Thank you very much. She takes a glass eye from you and puts it in, whereupon it falls through her and onto the floor. She tucks it and she picks it up. Oh dear, it's a little too physical. I wasn't certain that this would work. Don't worry, this is easily fixed. Do you have a hammer I could borrow? A hammer? No, sorry. That's alright, dear. Just let me know if you find one. I know we can buy a hammer.
You don't need to buy a hammer.
I mean, it's right there.
You don't need to. No. If they mention it, you should be able to find it in the area.
My god. Oh, did she another beamcraft?
Oh god.
You already learned all the techniques in this book, but you do manage to pick up some tips and tricks from notes the previous on the left in the margins. You find a library and donate the book to it. Paying it forward.
You just donated to this library.
Hell yeah. Emma.
See? What did I tell you?
Yeah.
Ah!
Leave.
Yeah!
There's a guy slouching around in here smoking a cigarette. Hiya. Hey, what's up? Do you work here? Are you a parking attendant or something? Yeah, I guess. It validates people parking in that. Can you? I'm on break. Oh. Well, everyone's on break. Kinda. What do you mean? A whole bunch of ghosts showed up in ghost carriages all of a sudden. Everyone's either hiding out or kidnapped. I got here in a ghost carriage. Oh man, did I die somewhere and not notice my ghost? The guy jabbed your forehead with one finger. Ow. Nope. Okay, well, you should probably go back to work now. Yeah? Why's that? Because I'm going to arrest all the other employees, and if they come back and catch you slacking off, they'll be ticked. Aw, jeez. Okay, fine. Just let me finish this smoke before you go getting all heroic. Alright.
Can you go up on that tree, or is it just a tree? Okay.
Nah, you're valid for asking that, because it's always just a tree until it isn't.
Yeah. Hey, wait, there were photographs in that box.
Look at that scrap!
I forgot about that box of photographs.
I did too.
You're talking.
Kitchen. Larder. Found an old photo. That actually looks just like you. Here. Marvelous. What a resemblance. Yeah, it's a pretty decent pic. Good thing light travels faster than bullets. Now my image will not be lost to the ravages of time. Merci beaucoup, my friend. He hangs the photo in the window and dissipates into nothingness. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye, dude. Later, dude.
That's the pants guy.
Yeah. We can fuck it and we've been ball, you know. Fuck it, we ball. Billy's room.
Real.
Hey there. How's it
There's
going?
this good room. Did we already look at it?
Yeah, we cried in the corner because it didn't have anything in there.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
You're ultra cute, and the ghost nods and drags the balls. He proceeds to crush you. Something feels wrong, like your cue isn't connecting with the ball properly. The ghost shakes his head at you. You totally do this, ain't you? You gotta chalk your kid. Chalk? Could I borrow yours? Mine's ghost chalk? Wouldn't work. Dang. I'll leave you to your balls.
Do we have enough to? Okay.
But we do have a hammer.
So we do have a hammer.
Yeah, so we can give it to that lady.
Oh, there's a door.
Bowling is good.
You can use that one for grinding.
You're so right. You're so right.
You got something.
A bowling championship ring.
Interesting. Bowling shirt name tag?
It says Dan, but that's okay because you're wearing it ironically. Huh, this must have been stuck on one of the finger holes. That's right, it goes in the square hole. A poltergeist.
Yeah.
Bowling ball chunk.
What do you do with the chunks?
Deals damage equal to your muscle. You just do it in combat.
Ah. Good job, Gary.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, my hand fell asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It started tingling.
Hmm.
Ooh. Well,
That was rude of them.
how many days until your logging permit?
One more day.
I see. Man, I'm hungry again.
Real.
Alright, I guess I'll go find something to eat while you're doing this. I will be back.
Okay. Oh, hey, a lab. Check it out. Lauren starts excitedly poking around the grips and shelves. They must have been doing some really good science down here. I don't even recognize half this stuff. Okay, well, don't accidentally blow us up or anything. Psh, relax. I have an advanced degree in tinkering and fitment. Uh-huh. The worst gun. Sciencey junk. Let's go, second floor. Yeah, here you go. That would do nicely. Thank you. She takes the hammer, places the glass eye on her desk, and smashes it with a precise crack. Ah, perfect. She gives you back the hammer and plugs the ghost of the glass eye from the shattered fragments. After blowing the dust off it, she tucks it into her eye socket. That fits much better. Does it work? Now that you mention it, no. I can't actually see with it. It is the ghost of a glass eye after all. Oh dear, this won't do at all. What a shame. You know, I don't really understand why your eye is still missing. What do you mean? Well, I always assumed when someone loses an arm or something, it just sticks around as an arm ghost. That's why people say they can feel it itching sometimes because you still got an arm there, but it is a ghost. It's even called phantom limb syndrome. So logically, the rest of you becomes a ghost after that. It will hook right back up. Then, where'd my eye go? Maybe it got pushed back inside your head? The ghost thinks about this for a second, then shakes her head. No, that seems... Wait. What? I do think I felt something just then. She shakes her head again. My goodness gracious. Keep going. It's like one of those puzzles where you try to get the marble in the hole. She bends her head forward and continues shaking it. You can almost hear a faint rattling sound and then a plop. She straightens back up, blinking with two eyes. You did it! Well, I'll be. Thank you so much, Peter. Dear, I never would have thought of that. No problem. Have a nice time in heaven or whatever. The ghost gives her a friendly wave and fades out of sight.
I have returned. I got hot dogs.
Oh yeah. Dot hogs.
What I miss?
We freed the ghost lady. The with the eye.
Okay.
Because the whole time her eye was like pushed back into her head.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to help her get it out by her shaking her head, and she left. She's free. He's free. That's four muscle. Embellishments. Repellishments, if you will. I know that was bad, but the silence was loud.
I had hot dog in my mouth.
I see.
Also, I wasn't paying attention.
I see. I said lapel embellishments. Lapellishments, if you will.
You're right, that was bad.
Up attracting these spiders right now.
Hot dog palette.
Yeah?
You've never seen that?
No?
Oh my god, hold on.
You say here like, yeah?
Hold on. I'll send in the peanut gallery.
I need all my sets to go 45 to fight that guy in knife checkers. Insane.
Sorry, what? I was watching the $5 video.
I need all my stats to go over 45 to beat that
My
guy in
God.
knife checkers. Now I'm starting to think I really should have eaten that fudge. Alright.
Did you watch the stupid video I sent?
No, where'd you send it?
Peanut gallery.
I see. Okay. Big bowling hat chunk. Alright. I'm trying to remember what we gotta do next. I know we gotta get a chalk.
What have you done?
What have I done? What have I done? Well, I still have to do the rest of this third floor. So I guess we'll find out. Knock knock. Yes, who is it? Mrs. Gunn, I'm the Dystopia Dogman. Are we the Ghost Extermination people? Yes, ma'am. Florence Cunningham. Cunningham Ghost Annihilation Services. Dystopia is my assistant. I'm your what? Who's the county license ghost hunting here? Me or you? Okay, fine. I guess. Have you been able to exterminate all of the ghosts? I still feel haunted. None of them left, according to the scanner. We're still working on it, ma'am. Don't worry, you can count on us. Alright, please let me know when you're finished. Will do, ma'am.
You'll just have to focus on the knife checkers guy last.
Yeah.
While you're sitting here in your thing, please watch the video.
Well, I'm not necessarily sitting here. I'm still scrolling through my thingy.
God. You can't stop me from just eating cheese.
Boo! Ah!
Ah!
Dueling banjos.
Dueling banjos.
This is a ghost of an orchestra conductor, unless it's a ghost of someone pretending to be an orchestra conductor. Either he's very agitated about something or is conducting a fight at a bumblebee. Sorry to interrupt, but I can't actually hear the music. What are you conducting? It is the finale of the year 1812 Solemn Overture by Tchaikovsky. The 1812 Overture. Sure, that would have been my second guess. Is your orchestra like double ghosts or something? What? Ah, I see. No, there's no orchestra. I merely have this piece of music irrevocably lodged in my head. It's been nagging at me incessantly ever since my death. It's just a guess, but did you die during a performance of the 1812 Overture? That is correct, yes, very astute of you. And the finale of that piece features real actual cannons, right? Is that how you died? If it was my fate to be slain by a piece of music, cannons would have been far preferable to my utterly farcical demise. What happened? The overture requires several cannons because it is impossible to load a single cannon quickly enough to fire as the score demands. However, the stage we performed on could not have borne the weight. What did you do? I was not informed of the difficulty until it was far too late to make any changes. It transpired that the stage manager decided it would be sufficient to give a box of bullets to the tuba player. You were shot by a tuba? I was shot, as you say, by a tuba. Wow. No wonder you ended up as a ghost. Oh, it isn't the ridiculousness of my death that troubles me, really. Accidents happen, as with any of the performing arts. A colleague of mine was decapitated by an errant symbol during a performance of Paganini's Violin Concerto No. 1. Such are the risks we take for our art. gosh. The problem is the 1812 Overture's finale is a very dramatic and energetic piece. With this music constantly replaying itself in my head, I have been utterly unable to find any peace. Let's find something else to help. Alright.
Look at him go.
We've got a new trouble.
You know, understandable.
Ooh, up pranking they hurdy-gurdy right now. OMG, me.
I love the hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah, Shadow, this game is great. I recommend it. Pick it up if you can. It's pretty cheap. Jinx.
On my end, we didn't say it at the same time.
Wow.
So we chit.
Wow. You definitely disconnect the crank from the hurdy-gurdy without alerting the woman's attention, but it turns out you needn't have bothered. She continues to turn the crank, blank-eyed, even with nothing attached. You grab the end of the crank and pull it very slowly into the gift shop, where you find a Victrola to plug her into. Problem solved?
That must be all she does.
Yeah. Look at her. Imagine she was just doing that the entire way, doing that to nothing as she was dragged along. Where's my Nero's eyes? Where is my ladle? There it is. Hello again. Oh, it's you. Hey, let you smoke in here? Well, let's just say they haven't successfully stopped me. Why sneak off to the carriage house to smoke if you can do it in here while you're working? Well, I'll give you a hint. I don't like working. Can you validate my parking? He can say he got here in a ghost carriage. That's right. Those don't actually take up space, so it doesn't count as parking. Oh. Never mind then. Oh, hi. Thanks again for freeing me from that book. You still kind of have marks where the engravings pressed into your face. I'm hoping they fade with time, but if not, I can always quiz myself while shaving. So what do you do here? I provide information. Want some? Sure. You got anything on gun law? I kind of don't want to be at first.
Understandable. Gun law. Gun law. Gun law. Gun law. Gun law.
Yeah. Oh, you're telling me gun facts. Not gun facts. Rock facts. Let's see what you got for sale. Not the deep-fried holster.
Gun-shaped cookie.
Gunpowder circular egg. Personalized shot glasses. Gain XP when you drink booze. That's kind of huge, actually. Hell yeah. Big stretch. $20 XP for that. That was rad. So rad. Oh, it's you, my lord and savior, my hero and savior. Yeah, you dab. It's creepy. A stuffed gun.
Oh boy.
Plus 8 mysticality.
It's huge.
Ooh! A little girl goes to serving imaginary tea to her guests. The doll, while terrifying, is largely indifferent. The museum employee, on the other hand, is playing along with a reckless grin on his face. Little girl wears an annoyed and disappointed frown. Hello there, my name is Dystopia. Can I join your tea party? If you want, I guess, but it's a terrible tea party. Oh, what's wrong? You aren't having any fun? All I have is dumb made-up tea. I want a proper tea party, like Mama took me to. Tell me more about that party. We went to a real tea room. It was so pretty. There were vases with flowers in them, and everyone was all dressed up in suits and pretty dresses, and there were white china teacups for the tea. Real tea, not imaginary. Well, that sounds very nice. It was. That was so nice, and everyone was so polite and charming and elegant. Well, until the fight started anyway. Uh-oh. There was a fight? Well, two of the gentlemen there got into an argument. I don't know what it was about, but I guess one said something the other one didn't like, and it was so insulting, he threw his tea right in the first man's face. And then they took out guns and started shooting at each other, right there in the tea room. Whoa! It was still really elegant, though. Yeah, little silver and ivory pistols, and they kept the pinkies out the whole time. Anyway, I don't remember the rest very well, except one of them missed the other and shot me by mistake. I'm so sorry. Thanks, but it's alright. Heaven's supposed to be really nice. So I guess I don't mind too much. But I didn't get to finish my tea party, so I want to have another one before I go. So if I don't have any tea, and make-believe tea isn't any fun anymore. Okay. I'll see if I can't find some actual tea for you. This guy has a smile frozen on his face, and his eyes dart around in panic as he sips of tea. One eye twitches as he tries to whisper to you out of the corner of his mouth. What's that? A drop of sweat rolls down his brow, and he stares at the little ghost who doesn't seem to have noticed. Still not getting it. Can you speak up? His hands are shaking. If you were holding an actual teacup, it probably would have shattered by now. He hisses at you to clench your teeth. Sorry, I can't understand you. Bye.
Hey, can you go back in those rooms real quick? Ah! Ah! That's all. There was another boo. It was in the blocks.
Let's see what's behind it.
Ah!
His pants.
Mm.
Fun law. This isn't gun law.
It's fun though.
He flipped in the book. Unsurprisingly, it's mostly about the ways bored children can stay out of their parents' hair for just 5 damn minutes. It also has a little tag on the spine indicating it came from the National Library. What is this devil's music?
Maybe if you take the fun law book to the library, you can exchange it for the gun law book.
Probably, yeah. They typically have that little call thing on the spine that we can use to figure out where books are. I got something for you. Some sciencey junk. You like science junk, don't ya?
There he goes.
Oh, that was nice.
Can you pick up that guy's stick?
Probably. So I had to spit.
Real.
Loading my cart into my pen.
I am loading this.
There we go. That's my lemon berry. Art. I just had a very vivid imagery of a video I've seen of a rat carrying a slice of pizza down a New York subway stairs.
You know, real.
And it's like, you know what? You go, pizza rat. Okay, my pen is loaded. Yippee. All I see is stick with the ground.
Damn, stick gone.
You know what? This tastes pretty good. That tastes like lemon berry.
No.
Library. Gun law.
Hell yeah, we got gun law. What do you get if you try out the banjo one?
Rule law.
You might need that one.
Duly noted.
You might need to read it.
Basically everything there is to know about gun law. Now you can be the prosecuting attorney and defense counsel in addition to judge, jury, and executioner. After that, you take a book to the library, return to a shelf, and walk back to where you were previously. Time to spend some justice. Duel law. Learn about all the laws pertaining to dueling. It turns out when two guys want to murder each other in a fair and reasonable manner, things get legally tricky. It's legal stuff. You're not gonna understand. In fact, I think you'll find that I'm quite conversant in the finer points of our justice system, particularly as it pertains to gun-related activity. Horseradish, you're all trousers and no briefs. Oh yeah? Well, just try me, smart lady. Fine. Obviously, you aren't going to leave me alone, so just ask me questions. You must still be a dogman, speaking for the record. State your name, occupation, and call to death. Felicity Rainwright, defense attorney, lost in a court-approved trial by combat. What? Trial by combat has been outlawed for like 15 years. You do understand that ghosts don't visually aid as time passes, right? Right. So your client called for trial by combat, which meant you and the prosecutor had to face off in the duel? That's correct. And you lost. She squints at you. Are you acting dumb to try to throw me off guard? I have a further question. Why are you stuck as a ghost? Because although trial by combat was already well out of fashion at the time, it was still a valid legal recourse. I should have been prepared for the possibility, but I wasn't. My lack of training resulted in an innocent man being executed for murder. Oof, I was executed. Hanging, I assume. Obviously, I first wanted to see it. So to release you, I'll need to prove that the loss wasn't your fault. The trial duel was completely fair and above board. There is no chance of there being any foul play on the prosecutor's part. My loss was my own. And I'd have to prove your client was actually guilty, and therefore your feelings of responsibility are misplaced. The look she gives you is hard and cold. Look, if you think you know a thing or two about the law, how about you tell me the first rule of being a defense attorney?
Don't accidentally call mom.
Don't accidentally call him mom. You have to trust and believe in your client. If you don't believe your client is innocent, you'll never convince anyone else he is either. So if I want to convince you he was guilty, you will have an uphill fight, fella. You are essentially playing prosecutor here. Alright, tell me about the case. My defendant was Matthew Guilty McCready, accused of a murder of Vic Timsbury at noon on June 8, 1878 in Reno. I have some questions. Go ahead. Your client was actually named guilty? Come on. Names don't mean anything. I once had a client named Ike killed a guy and he was totally innocent. For someone's actual legal name, sure, but nicknames they usually give them some sort of basis. You never met a really tall guy called Tiny or a fat guy called Slim? Arguably, their nickname Guilty will reinforce my client's innocence. That's totally absurd, but I'll let it rest for now. Let me ask something else. Go ahead. What was the cause of death? Timsbury was shot through the heart with a .45 caliber revolver. And did McCready own such a gun? Yes, he was holding it at the time. And subsequent examination showed him recently fired. Are you messing with me? Any further questions? Yeah, I do have some more questions, yeah. This is at noon, precisely. Yes, that was confirmed by witnesses. Also, McCready owned a fancy pocket watch that chimed on the hours. There were witnesses? About half a dozen of them. I'm pretty sure that's something you aren't telling me. I'm not obligated to play my hand face up, Mr. Prosecutor. Okay then. Go ahead. Hang on a second. Shot with a pistol, in front of witnesses, at exactly noon. Was this a duel? So you can add 2 plus 2 after all. Well done. Well, as luck would have it, I just recently read a whole book about duel law. What? Why? No reason, I just happened across it in the library and thought it might be interesting. You read an entire code of law you found at random just for the heck of it. Yep. Let me just do a quick review. A duel is legal provided it's between exactly two people at a specific prearranged time and place using the same or at least essentially similar weapons. And they have to either face each other down and quick draw the opponent moment or do the 10 paces turn and fight routine. Is that right? That's the gist of it, yes. So I guess let's just start with you telling me the facts of this case, and I'll interrupt you rudely if I have any questions. Alright, but if you push me on trivial nonsense, I'll get mad and you have to start over. That seems fair. Go ahead. McCready and Timsbury got into an argument at the saloon on the evening of June 17th. Apparently, Timsbury accused McCready of cheating at poker. Go on. The bartender yelled at them to take it outside, and since it was dark out, they agreed to meet for a duel the next day. And that'll be the 18th, he said. Yes, June 8th, June 18th, 1878. Okay, go on. Well, the next day, the bull showed up shortly before noon and squared off about 30 feet from each other. When noon struck, McCready fired, fast enough that Timsbury didn't get a shot off, one kind of having his head shot off. That's pretty much the long and short of it.
Headshot.
I'm going to have to ask for some more details on that. Go ahead. What weapons were they using? McCready had a .45 caliber single-action army revolver. Timsbury had an older model 36 caliber cap and ball navy revolver, which loaded with paper cartridges instead of packing the gunpowder by hand. Objection! Those are significantly different weapons. Are you kidding me? They're both pistols. A modern cartridge revolver versus an antique cap and ball loader? Ridiculous. That antique was in production until 1873 and was considered one of the most reliable and popular six-shooters in the territories. Furthermore, the restriction against different weapons at a duel is about pistols versus rifles, or preferably a knife in a gunfight. Or, as the most recent example, a nitwit trying to argue the law against a professional attorney. Jeez, that's a bit harsh. We're down here. Get out! Rats.
I could try it again.
Did they set a specific time for the duel? Yes, I knew. Figures. Why is it always high noon? Tradition, I suppose, and since the sun is the highest in the sky, everything's brightly lit and there aren't many shadows, so that's good for gunfighting. Makes sense. Plus, you can go heavy during your lunch break. Why didn't they just not fight? What? Well, a fight breaks off, making it in a moment, that's one thing, but they cool off enough to schedule a meeting for the next day, and they still go through with it? A card game is a heck of a thing to get killed over. It's another thing, I suppose. That and they were each confident that they won't be the one getting killed. Yes, it's dumb, but it's also extremely immaterial. It's not the definition of masculinity and general lawlessness of the frontier not what's on trial here. Fair enough. What happened next? Fired exactly at noon. Yes, as soon as the church bell started ringing. Also mentioned McCready's pocket watch. Yes, he had a fancy pocket watch that chimed on the hour. Is that important for some reason? Maybe that's something else. Witnesses. You said the witnesses. About half a dozen of them, watching from across the street or peeping through half-open shutters. Were they interviewed? Yes, and the stories lined up with what I just told you. Were any of them known associates of McCready? I'm not aware of any of them being actual friends with McCready, but he was a local and a lot of people know him. Wait a minute, just where are you going with? Sure, why not? Objection! Oh, come on. Any one of those people could have interceded on McCready's behalf. What? And done what exactly? Well, they could have shot Timsfield with a more accurate weapon like a rifle, or then there'd have been 2 gunshots instead of just 1. Or are you suggesting they shot him with a poison blowgun dart? Well, was he tested for poison? Get out! What Olympic was this? Monday, June 17th, 1878. Well, that makes sense. Everyone's always a big grumpy on a Monday. They should just make the weekend Sunday and Monday instead. And then you can just spend Monday relaxing instead of having to go to work. But then, ugh, whatever. Do you have any other questions? No, go on with the story. I mean, testimony. The bartender yelled at them they could take it outside. But since it was dark outside, they agreed to meet for a duel the next day. And those were the 18th, he said. Yeah. Go ahead. Yes, I do have an objection to make. Objection! Ah, what the heck? McCready fired at the wrong time. What are you talking about? He fired exactly at noon with the church bells. There are witnesses. That's right, he fired at clock noon, but the duel was set for high noon. They aren't the same thing. High noon is just when the sun is at its highest point in the sky, depending on geography and the time of the year. It can be hours different from clock noon. McCready fired early, and that makes the duel illegal. So what do you say to that, counselor? I gotta hand it to you, Prosecutor Dogman. You're a lot better at this than I thought I was giving you credit for. It's a good thought you had there. There's just one problem with it. Oh, what's that? I already thought it! Take that! She throws a small look at you, which you just barely managed to catch. God! What the heck is this? I did my homework while I was preparing for that trial. My legal homework, since at the time I expected it to be the actual trial, not a gunfight. What you're holding there is a nautical almanac for the year 1878. There are bookmarks if you'd like to do the math yourself. But if you look up solar noon, aka high noon, for June the 18th, you make the adjustment for Reno's longitude. What do you think you get? You've got to be kidding me. That's right, Mr. Prosecutor. 12 o'clock p.m. precisely. No! Well, damn. Nice try, though. I mean that sincerely. That's all my ammo. I can't think of any other way to disprove McCready's innocence. As far as I can see, it was a fair duel. Yes, and that's me with the guilt of an innocent man's death on my hands. Innocent man's death. You sure are good at repeating things people say. What if he didn't die? Say what now? Well, you didn't actually see the execution, right? Yes, well, I was indisposed, you might say, being dead and all. So you don't actually know whether or not it happened. Oh, come on. Look, I appreciate the effort, but you're barking at the moon. Let me ask you something. Alright, go ahead. What can you tell me about McCready? He was a gunfighter, through and through. And by that, I mean he was an adrenaline addict, and dueling was his needle of choice. Hell, if you told me he had evidence that he cheated at poker with the specific intent of baiting people into challenging him to duels, I would be at least a bit surprised. He was a sly one. That makes him sound like a real devil. That's not fair. He was smart and charming. He could have been a good man if he chose an entirely different life than himself. Anything else? Well, I recall he had a real good head for numbers. He told me that he never forgot a date, and every man he ever killed, he remembered the poor beer on the grave on their birthday. That's nice. A nicer birthday present would have been not having killed them in the first place, of course. Yep. I have another question. Why did he invoke trial by combat? Assuming he was innocent, why would McCready invoke trial by combat? His case is pretty straightforward. The duel only worsened his odds. I was mighty surprised, let me tell you. There's only one thing I can figure. It was his damn fool sense of gunfighter's pride or something. Like, that was the only form of justice he was willing to submit himself to. I have another question. Was the trial right after the duel, the 19th? No. I don't know what Reno's like now, but it didn't have a proper courthouse then, and you can't try a murder charge on the sheriff's front parlor. McCready sat in jail for a couple of weeks, and then they transported him to Frisco. What with one thing and another, the trial didn't start until July 25th. Jeez, so much for the right to a speedy trial. The wheels grind slow. I have another question. When was the execution? Well, we held the trial by combat on 26th. and that was a Friday. They wouldn't execute prisoners on the weekend, so presumably it would have been the following Monday, the 29th. In the morning? What was setting up the gallows and letting the crowd gather, they usually happen in the afternoon, around 3 typically. I have another question. I'm going to do some research. Points at you. Gun law. Come on, it's the hedge maze. can give this guy back his pants. How about the skirt? Look, I understand that genderization of clothing maybe shouldn't be a thing, but I'm kind of old-fashioned. Did I say skirt? I meant kilt. What's a kilt? It's a special kind of foreign legless pants for men. Here, try it. The ghost tries on this, kilt. Yeah, it's really nice. Thanks a lot. Good luck.
Yeah.
And there he goes. So, wait a minute. What we got left? 7 ghosts. Okay.
Geometry.
That was when the creator was going to be executed. Let's see. Wow, wait a minute. According to this, there was a total eclipse in the sun that day, centered right over the Western Territories and with its totality at 2:47 p.m. That's a hell of a thing. Hey, I got a question for you. I looked up July 29th in your almanac, and get this, there was a total eclipse of the sun that day. What? Now you're just messing with me. No, look for yourself. So totality at 2:47 p.m. right over the Western Territories. Well, that's quite a thing. But I don't see how that affects... Wait. Unless he's suggesting... Right! It was a perfect opportunity for MacReady to escape. That's absurd. Absurd like a fox. You said yourself that MacReady was really good at remembering dates. He could have read about the eclipse at any time and stored that knowledge away for future use, like to give himself an advantage in the duel or something. Alright, that's reasonable as far as it goes, but MacReady couldn't have worked the eclipse into an escape plan because he didn't have any say over the court schedule. You said, with one thing and another, this trial didn't start until July 25th. MacReady could have caused any number of those delays himself, by faking illness in prison, or messing with the horses on the ride to Frisco, or anything. This also could explain the trial by combat. I mean, there ended up being too much delay, so if a regular trial went on too long and he was found guilty, he would have missed the eclipse. Exactly! Whereas if you caught for trial by combat, everything would have been resolved one way or another in only one more day. Maybe you'd win and they'll be fine, but if you lost, he could use his escape plan. I have to admit, this is pretty compelling. But it's all maybes and what ifs. Yeah, maybe it happened, but maybe MacReady was rescued by leprechauns. Oh man! Other leprechauns in Frisco? You need some kind of hard evidence before this is any more than just a fun story, is what I mean. Well, let me ask you something else. How can I find evidence of MacReady's escape? Well, we don't know that an escape even happened. True. Something like that would have been in the news for certain. Okay, I'll see what I can find. I mean, as long as the library has newspapers. Yeah. Oh look! Hey, look! I invented this. Shh! How many times do I have to tell you? I invented this thing that made guns really quiet. You found a few bundles of old newspapers at the bottom of one shelf. The Frisco News and Native. You start at the bottom of the stack and flip through until you find the paper for the week of July 28th, August 3rd, 1878. The main feature has to do with the eclipse and various accidents and spectacles that occurred because most people weren't expecting it. The editor apologized for burying the announcement in the previous week's weather forecast. Most notably, all 3 men scheduled to be hanged on the 29th escaped into confusion, and only 2 of them were recaptured. Unfortunately, their names aren't given. You don't find anything else relevant to the case. However, as you're putting the papers back in order on the shelf, the headline on the most recent issue catches your eye. Husband of famous inventor missing. The article is light on information, but apparently Mrs. Gunn's husband Dan vanished on a road while traveling on dirt water on business about 6 years ago. Law enforcement suspected bandits, but no evidence was found. That's kind of grim. Found a newspaper article. These guys scheduled to be executed the day of the eclipse escaped, and one of them was never caught. Which one? Well, didn't say it, did it? Nope. Damn it. And executed fuck. And executed criminals aren't given gravestones with their names on, so you can't just go looking around Frisco Cemetery to find out. Listen, Disturbia, I really appreciate what you're trying to do, but at this point, you'll have to actually find McCready himself to prove he wasn't executed due to my failure. Well, I guess that's what I'll do then. Hey, Lloyd. Have you heard of a fellow named McCready? McCready. Nope, don't ring a bell. It would have been almost 17 years ago. Heck, I got a long memory, but not that long. Only started working here 6 or 7 years ago, anyhow. How about the guest register? We only keep those for the last couple of years. Only place I know of that might have records as far back as what you need will be the post office. Okay. Hell yeah, you get post office. Send a postcard. Hell yeah. Postcard Limitation Act of 1893. Okay, so the government put a restriction on prepaid postcards of 1 citizen per day. Now, why do you think that might be? Well, to reduce strain on the postal system? Nope, that's what everyone guesses, but that ain't a thing. The wagon still make the trip no matter how many postcards are on board. Listen, we're talking so many postcards you need a second wagon, but that ain't likely. So, to restrict the free flow of information, to keep the people from being able to say too much to the mail, so the left end of the territory doesn't know what the right end is doing and vice versa. That way, they can implement a different rule of law in each area, whichever is most effective to keep them particular folks down. But people can still send letters. Letters? Who's got time to write a whole letter in this day and age? But I ain't even got to the real big part yet. What's the first 2 letters in conspiracy, huh? C-O. Oh, jeez. That's right! They're in a league with the cows. It's all a plot to keep us docile so they can deliver us up to those hell cows they summoned. You think the government deliberately summoned the cows? There is proof! The plan was referred to in a rider attached to a Senate Farm Aid bill that was passed 11 years ago. And when did the cows come home? That's right, 11 years! There's no way a Senate bill says, let's summon cows from hell on it. No, not in such obvious words. Are you cracked? It's all in code and dog whistles like, go look it up for yourself. Okay, even if I want to do that, the capital city isn't even in this territory. It's hundreds of miles away. Uh-huh. And you think that's a coincidence? A C-O incidence? Okay, well, it's very interesting. Bye now.
Can't believe the mailman is a conspiracy theorist.
I'm trying to find a guy named McCready. There's a possibility he might have passed through here about 17 years ago. Passed through? We don't stamp passports here. Yeah. If he stayed for a while, we might have a forwarding address. Ooh, could you check, please? Alright, then we'll use the Dustin anyway. One sec. She pulls some big ledges out of her desk and blows a huge cloud of dust into the air and starts leaking through them. 17 years, around about 78 then? 67, 78, 67, 77, 78. Maron, Mableston, McMurphy, McCready. Got it, Matt McCready. Is that the one? That's him? No forwarding address, but you could ask at his old place just out to the northwest of here. Hey, wait a minute. That address looks familiar. The clerk rummaged through a pile of papers and pulls out a poster and shows it to you. Wanted. It says, The House in the Desert Gang. Gotta catch his ass. For more getting on payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Last seen at the House in the Desert. 500 meat reward. You take note of the location at McCreary's house and figure you can maybe bring the house gang to justice while you're there. Thanks. Desert House. Let's take his stuff and also his bones.
I can't believe he took his stuff and also his bones.
Is that dog in me? Sorry. As you dismount and approach the house where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice from inside say, "What was that?" Looks like you're gonna have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky's in the middle game. Wait, really? No, I was just kidding.
Nondescript.
Yeah, it's nondescript.
Well, howdy, partners!
That's startled me. Hi, Kirby.
Oh,
From the sounds of it, you could say this doghouse contains an angry dog. This doghouse contains an angry dog. Very funny. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside the house. Let's give the dog a bone. The knick-knack paddywhack can get you retrieve your aim. The dog begins consistently gnawing the human femur. Good for him. The hinges on this gate are really rusty. If you open it, the bandits inside are definitely going to hear it. Use the glass of oil in the can on the rusty hinges. The gate swings open easily and silently. Real silent like. You creep up to the door. You can hear the gang inside. You notice that the door jamb is busted, probably from being kicked in, as the crew has made a bent nose on the door. Looks like the bandits have just been locking it with a padlock from the outside when they leave. Lock them in. Quietly lock the door from the outside. You definitely got the upper hand at this point. What's your next move? Resting. You are about to call out to the bandits when you realize that you haven't even been to the dirt water jail yet. What if it's already full of miscreants? You should probably check out the situation before you start hauling groups of thugs around. Fair point. You dig into your shovel, hits a wooden coffin, and haul the lid open. The skeleton blinks at you. Or, well, it doesn't, but anyway. Howdy. Howdy. Are you guilty, McCready? Well, now. Haven't heard that nickname in what year is it? 1895. 17 years. No, I tell a lie. There was that one time, about 8 years ago. The same McCready that skipped the gallows during an eclipse? Well, now, since the statute of limitations has expired, I might as well fess up. Yep, that was me. Real sweet plan, too. Apart from that one little hitch, it went off smooth as silk. Even worked in a little misdirection to lead law to them other 2 fellas instead of me. Says I'm right, too. Girls real murderers. Not like me. I ain't never killed a man except in a fair fight. Except for that one little hitch you mentioned. You miscalculated how long to delay the trial. So in order not to miss the eclipse, you called for a trial by combat. Oh, well, yep, that's the truth of it. You blame me for Mrs. Wainwright's death, I suppose. Why didn't you just trust her? She would have gotten you declared innocent. She had a real good head on her shoulders, sure, but so did that prosecutor fella. I didn't rate the odds better than 50-50. Not good enough. Anyway, the trial by combat was part of her job. She should have been ready. That stinks. She trusted you. She's a ghost now because she feels guilty about losing that trial. I spent ages trying to convince her you weren't innocent, and she backed you up every step of the way despite the fact that you got her killed, and you don't even care? Hell, you bite your tongue, son. You don't even know me. Don't care. I did what I felt I had to do to stay alive, and I feel damn guilty about what happened to Mrs. Wainwright. And I ain't taking all the blame for it, no sir. She'll tell you herself she should have been better prepared, just like she told me that day, apologizing for her last breath. I gave up gunfighting for her. Gave up the only thing I lived for. That's how I felt about it. You gave up gunfighting? Weren't easy, but I did. bought this house, bought this land, raised some chickens, and had a little festival garden. This is going to hell since I died. That's a shame. Anyway, I never fired my pistol again. Not even at the damn fence post. That's not what it says in your grave. Oh. Read it again. That's a fella what killed me. Having had a little ironic joke, I reckon. Someone killed you? You're only the second person to track me down. First one was 9 years after the trial. Vic Timsbury brothers, hunting for revenge. What happened? He challenged me to a duel, and I told him I ain't doing that no more. He asked again, and I said no, and he hollered at me. I took my pistol out of the closet and threw it at his feet so he could see how the cylinder was all rusted shut. And he cocked his gun and asked me one last time, and I said no, and the last thing I remember was the bang. Jeez. Kinda him to bury me, though. Guess he weren't all bad. Do you want to see Felicity again? I can take you to her ghost. Nah, I reckon I'll just go back to sleep. It ain't right, a dead fella walking around. Just tell her sorry for me, alright? Here, you can give her my pocket watch. She'll recognize it. Alright. Bye, McCready. So long, fella.
Go back to the water. You can arrest these guys.
Howdy, are you the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. I know gun law. Do you have law enforcement experience? Not really. Have you been to sheriff's school? No. Do you have an assistant relationship with Dirtwater's local government? Are you familiar with all local ordinances? Do you even live here? I mean, I do live here now. I know gun law, I know dual law. I'm qualified.
Not for now.
Those are empty cells. Okay, fellas, the jig is up. The muffled voice says, "The law, get 'em, boys!" And then, "Tarnation, we're locked in." You hear a chorus of defeated sighs. Assault true weapons, and I won't arrest you. You hear a quiet but heated discussion inside. Eventually, the voice says, "All right," and some pistols fall out the window. "Still, just kidding. I'm still going to arrest you." The voice says, "Oh, dang it." We round up the gang and haul them back to Dirtwater. "That's the house in the desert gang, alright. All except for the house, that is. Did it get away?" "What? Was I supposed to?" "Ha! No, I'm just messing with you. Here's your reward. Justice is served."
That was a fun field trip.
It was.
Was it as fun as Peter Parker's field trip to Stark Tower?
Slowly nods at you.
I'm sorry?
I'm slowly nodding at you.
Oh.
We're too high to think about that right now.
I don't know anything about Marvel stuff really.
It's a fan fiction trope. There are so many people who have gotten the idea, hey, wouldn't it be funny if Peter Parker had took a field trip along with the academic decathlon to Stark Tower, where he lives and works as Spider-Man? That it's like its own little subgenre of fan fiction.
Are you ready for this? What now? I found McCready's grave. He wasn't executed. You're 100% certain it's him. Not some other man named McCready. It was him. Here, he gave me his watch to give you.
McCready? Isn't that the name of the ghoul from Fallout that everybody's hot for?
Yes. Well, the ghoul, that's Hancock, but there's another guy named McCready. That isn't a ghoul. She turns the watch around in her hands for a while, just looking at it without saying anything. Then she slowly winds it and listens as it chimes the hour. Yes, this is his watch, alright. Thank you. Wait, you said he gave it to you? He's alive? Not exactly. He's a skeleton. We talked for a while, and then he asked me to bury him again so we can go back to sleep. What did he say? He confirmed our guesses. We know about the eclipse in advance and stalled the trial for his escape plan, but stalled it too long and decided to hedge his bet by calling for the trial by combat. I see. He gave up gunfighting. He what? He bought a little house and raised chickens. Never fired his pistol again. In fact, he left it to rust. 9 years later, Tingsbury's brother caught up to him and challenged him to a revenge match. McCready refused, repeatedly, so the guy shot him. You said that's how you feel sorry. She looks at you silently for a moment, and then looks at the watch. She winds the hands back a minute and listens as it chimes again. She sighs and shakes her head and smiles at you. Thank you, Miss Dovia. You make a damn fine attorney. She shakes your hand and faces from you as she does so, leaving her attorney's badge in your hand. Rest in peace, Counselor. Yeah. Hey, Paul, how's it going? Shh, is Cole still there? No, I took care of her. Oh, thank God. I gotta go wash this flower off and go back to work. But first, he starts frantically scratching every part of his body. Man! Feels like I've been saving up these itches for days. I was about to go crazy. Thanks, Astovia. You're a lifesaver. No problemo. Come see me at the visitor center. I'll hook you up with a souvenir photograph. Look at this graph.
Look at this graph!
You get me. Let's see. Let's find out. One left in the second and four in the third. Jumbo shrimp fork.
Shimp fork? What's a shimp fork?
A fork for shrimp.
What are you doing to my shimp?
It's Jumbo.
Ah,
Bless you.
thank you.
Here we go, Wubby.
Ah,
Ah.
What are we gnawing at?
It
Ah!
says boo.
Hello again, sir. Did you find some real tea? Sure did. Here you go. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. She serves her tea, and the four of you, okay, well, not the doll, sip it with your pinkies extended in genteel fashion. And then, with a giggle and a wave, she fades away. Rest in peace, kiddo. Oh, thank God. I thought that would never be over. Look at me, I'm shaking like a leaf. Kind of a freaky situation, right? Having to deal with little kids freaks me out bad enough. Having to interact with a ghost of one was horrifying. Anyway, thanks for the rescue. I need to get back to work. What do you do here? Around the candy counter in the visitor center? Oh. Huh. Yeah! Got the blow up cigar. The guy wanted a cigar that blew up. You ball. Actually, yes, you. I have chalk. Jump up your cube and it goes back to the balls. It's a close match. You have to consult that geometry book a few times just to work out all the angles. The game comes down to a fight for the 8 ball, and you manage to barely squeak out a win when the ghost catches an unlucky bounce off the corner of a pocket. Well, shucks. Nice shooting, Tex. He flips you a finger gun salute, winks, and fades into nothingness. Hooray! Got a ball. Damn. Item goes in your offhand. Set enemy on fire for 20 extra damage and start every fight on fire. Interesting. Oh, Mr. Gunn, where are you? There you are. Oh no. That's knife choppers. Sorry. I think this is what you're looking for. That's an exploding cigar? Yep. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, but not this time. What did you use for the explosive? I found a really small firecracker. It's big enough to blow up the cigar without also blowing up someone's face. And also without the, bottom of the projectile. You're a genius. Please let me see it in action so I can finally rest. Two ghosts left on the 3rd floor. Let's see what we have. Jumbo shrimp. Okay, looks like I gotta go to that last guy. The guy who wants a gunfight. I mean a knife fight.
Knife checkers.
Knife checkers.
Oh, I forgot about the bowling.
Sorry?
I forgot about the bowling alley.
Yeah. We need 45 in all, or we can just fight them, but we can grind it out. Okay. Knife checkers. Yep. 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 Yeah! Fuck you. Bye. Awesomeness. Now we can go to Mrs. Gurn.
Correct.
Knock knock. It's the ghost hunters. Did you get rid of all the ghosts? You sure did, man. Actually, my scanner still says there's one. Shh. Yes, ma'am. All ghosts accounted for. Well, that's splendid. Come right on in. Dive on in. Hello, Mrs. Gunn. Hello, Dystopia, was it? Thank you so much for getting rid of all those ghosts from me. Yeah, about that. Turns out there's one left. Oh dear. Well, I'll need you to take care of it before I can pay you. Mrs. Gunn, I got some bad news for you. Oh, what's that? It's you. You're a ghost, man. Well, I'll be. When did that happen, I wonder? My condolences. Why, thank you. You're very kind. You know, this does explain some things. Like what? Well, I haven't had any appetite for months. Nearly a year, in fact. I keep sending food up from the kitchen to the dumbwaiter, but I've just been dropping it out the window and sending empty plates back so the chef won't have her feelings hurt. There's also the fact that you're, well, translucent. Yes, I thought it was just cataracts. Mrs. Gunn, this prompts a question, you know. Oh? What's that? Are you a ghost? Well, I'm sure I don't know. You're the expert. Perhaps you can tell me. Actually, that's me. I'm the expert. Do you have some kind of unfinished business? Something that's tying you to this place? Well, now that you mention it, yes, suppose I do. Do you mind telling me about it? My entire family disappeared a few years ago. My husband and 3 daughters. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I'm sorry for your loss. The sheriff suspected they'd been kidnapped for ransom, but no one ever made any demands. They just vanished. I never found out what happened. I always thought they were taken away by ghosts. Why'd you think that? I always felt guilty about how many people have been killed by my invention. The belt buckle? The gun. Alright. I used to worry that the ghosts would come back to haunt me. When I built this house, they had an electrical anti-ghost field installed in the wall of this room so they couldn't get in. No way! Awesome! Wait, doesn't it affect you? Well, I'm sure it would if I attempted to walk through the wall, but it never occurred to me to try. Aha! After Dan and the ghosts disappeared, I became so sure that ghosts had gotten them that I locked myself in here after donating the rest of the house to the Historical Society, so that'd be someone to look after the place. Now I feel rather silly about the whole thing. Silly? I mean, ghosts do exist, obviously. Well, yes, but now that I'm ghost myself, I can sense the presence of other ghosts, and he only just arrived in his house yesterday or the day before. That was when I called for an exterminator. You know, I didn't even question how I knew they were here. But I don't think that there have been any ghosts here before then. Why'd they all show up yesterday? I couldn't say. They all seemed very angry and confused. But since they couldn't get in here, they gave up and started just wandering around the house. They gave up quite easily, actually. Maybe because you were already a ghost yourself. Well, Mrs. Gunn, what are we going to do with you? What do you mean? You did contract me for 13 ghosts, man. You're the 13th. Oh, yes. Obviously, I could simply renegotiate the number with you, but perhaps you could just go ahead and exercise me or whatever you do. I'd rather find a more peaceful solution. A peaceful solution? What do you mean? Well, we can also release you from your ghostitude by solving the problem that's keeping you here. In your case, I guess that means finding out what happened to your family. Oh, well, I would be very grateful if you could. I assume they're dead, but to be honest, I think I've gotten used to that fact. But I surely would like to know what actually happened. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Ooh, attic opening stick. We can go up to the attic. Where's the attic? I was looking around and shit.
Go back. Go back. Go back. Down. that painting to the one yellow here. That's a dumb one, right? That's why the gold's standing there.
I'm not quite sure what that is.
Maybe, I guess.
Okay, hold on. I'll go back up. You're missing something. Hey, who the heck are you? I'm Dystopia Dogman, but since I'm not the guy who's apparently hiding out Mrs. Gunn's attic, I feel like you ought to be the one answering that question. Who am I? Well, that's just freaking typical. I'm Chet Bullet, damn it. Am I supposed to have heard that name before? Yes, you damn well should have. Mrs. Gunn invention would have been nothing without mine. Wait. Let me guess. You invented the bullet? Whew, I thought for sure you were going to say belt buckle again. Oh shoot, now I want to change my guess. You're damn right I invented the bullet, but I was her assistant, but did I get any credit? Hell no. Sounds like you got an axe to the grind. Not for much longer. Oh jeez. Yeah, looks like we found the bad guy. Okay, Chet, go ahead and tell us the details of your whole nefarious plan. I don't care much for your tone. Why should I tell you anything? Well, I could just set you on fire with my mind, but I prefer words to incoherent screaming. Well, it's too late for you to try to stop me anyway, so I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. Certainly not as much as not telling me would. When Mrs. Guns dies, controls of this company and patents passes to me. I'm no murderer, mind you. I like to keep my hands clean. But I figured there might be some other people who have a bone to pick with concerning that manner of death. And some of those ghosts. That's right. All it took was some basic seance equipment wired up to the house's belfry for amplification. A snap for a mechanical genius like me. But seance gear summons ghosts related to the summoner. That's the whole point of a medium. A person who knows how to direct the summoning on someone else's behalf. So you get to talk to your own grandma instead of the summoners. You don't seem like the medium type to me. More like a small. But that does explain something I've been wondering about. Oh? It didn't make any sense for all the ghosts here to be haunting Mrs. Gunn because some of them weren't killed by guns, but they were all killed by bullets. Naturally, I anticipated that there would be a couple of those. That's why I rigged this room with an anti-ghost field, which I cleverly boosted so the ghosts couldn't even sense me up here. So your plan was to summon a bunch of angry ghosts who would initially be looking for you, but were haunting Mrs. Gunn instead when they couldn't find you? Correct! And once they haunted her to death, Gunn Industries will be all mine! Well, I hate to be the bearer of good news, but Mrs. Gunn is dead. On the bright side, she's been dead for a year, so you basically wasted your time. What, really? I'm rich! I just need to get out of here while all those ghosts fighting me. Yeah, the ghosts are gone too. So you're pretty much in the clear. Wonderful! The anti-ghost field is pretty effective. It's really just starting to make the back part of my brain itch. He flips a switch on an electrical device and suddenly become aware of the absence of an extremely low frequency hum right in the edge of your hearing. There's something else I want to ask you about. Ask away. What happened to Mrs. Gunn's family? Oh, them. They've been out of the picture for years. I heard a rumor Dan got killed by desperados and buried in a shallow grave out in the backside of nowhere, but of course I wouldn't actually know anything about that. Lucky for me, since I couldn't have inherited a company with him around. Or their daughters. You son of a... Relax! The girls are fine, I'm not a monster. I'm pretty sure you're a monster. It's a weird little island kingdom somewhere on the other side of the ocean. Apparently it's stuck in some kind of bizarre temporal field that keeps nearly anyone from entering or leaving. Couldn't even find the place if you don't know how. Fortunately, I know a guy who knows how, so I gave the girl 3 free tickets to sleepaway camp. Wasn't that nice of me? You're an absolute bastard. Oh, that hurts my feelings. Fortunately, I'm about to have a whole lot of money to console myself with. Why?
Excuse me. I'm gonna off to war. Sorry to interrupt story time.
Have fun at war. War
Yeah.
good. Hold on. We should talk to Mrs. Gunn first, before you tear this ass a new hole. Huh? I thought you said she was dead. Depending on what she says, she might be too. Holy cow, those are some really big bells hanging above you. This house is the biggest bells of them all. Tiles. Do you think we choose Boo? I'm gonna choose Boo. Boo.
Ah!
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 Whoa. Wow. That was pretty spooky. That gave me a pretty specific kind of chill. I think you could probably summon ghosts that way. Really? Nothing seems to have happened. Maybe because there's still a ghost in the house and her special emanations interfere with it. Yeah. Fox Science doohickeys for you. Beta blast. Brain blast. All right, we can talk to go. Talk to go. We can go to talk to Mrs. Gunn and explain everything, and then ring the bell again and see what happens. Yeah, I have good news and bad news. Go on, I'm ready. Chet Bullet had your husband killed and your daughter's kidnapped, so he'd be the sole inheritor of your company when you died. He's also the reason all the ghosts are here. That son of a... I should have suspected something when he started being so ingratiating back then, and when he wrote off desperados on his expense account. I'd write him out of my will, but I suppose it's too late. That's rather galling. What's the good news? He says, your daughters are safe. They're just on a magical island somewhere that nobody can get to. That's not exactly comforting, but at this point, I'll take it. Plainly, if he wanted to kill them, he'd have just done so. Wait, you spoke to him personally? Yeah. He didn't know you were already dead, so he'd been hiding in your attic for the last couple days, waiting for the ghost to kill you. What do you want me to do with him? I'll leave it up to you. I'm not in any state to make any reasoned judgment. In any case, you answered my question, and I can feel myself moving on already. Thank you for all your help. With a sad wave, Mrs. Gunn fades from view. Then, also as an afterthought, the lock on her desk drawer pops open. Inside, you find a check written out to Cunningham Ghost Annihilation Services, which flows things with a cha-ching and a blueprint. Blueprint. We can make that in the lab downstairs in the lab. Downstairs in the lab. Ooh, Mrs. Gunn's opus. What does that do? 9 to all.
Wow.
Her chow. I'll be right back. My doorbell's barking at me. Sit tight, gang. Hi, chat. We're back. We seem to be nearing the end. Oh, Mr. Gunn. Ding dong, ding dong! Ding dong, ding dong! As the eerie sound of the bells fades away, ethereal outlines begin to appear around you and resolve, one at a time, into familiar spirits. Monsieur Modeste, and then the lady who was running the bull and breakfast, and then the librarian. You know, you really didn't get very many of their names. Maybe you should be better about introducing yourself to people. Anyway, you're soon surrounded by a small crowd of ghosts, with Mrs. Gunn being the last to arrive. This is the bell tower in my house, Dystopia. What's happened? Yeah, let's see you again, but what's up, counselor? I suppose we're all wondering why some of you here today. I did just ask you that, yes. Well, I've come into some information that I think you might all be very interested in. This won't take long, will it? I need to get back to the afterlife. What's the hurry? They've got an all-you-can-eat buffet with every kind of meat in nugget form. Oh my gosh. You're gonna hold your pistol and slowly put it against your temple. Can't get there that way, you dummy. Rats. Put the gun away again. Anyway, let me explain. Felicity, how did you feel when you got here? Originally, I mean. Well, I remember being very angry. I wanted revenge for my death, but the feeling went away pretty quickly, and I couldn't remember why I felt like that. I'm not the vengeful type. It didn't even really make sense in your case. Yes, exactly. I never bore any ill will towards the prosecutor that shot me. Was it basically the same for the rest of you? Just like that, yes. Myself as well. Me too. Thought so. Well, here's the deal. You were all summoned for the explicit purpose of taking revenge on Mrs. Gunn here. Attended. I was not killed by the gun. I wasn't either. Well, yeah, some of you weren't. The summoning happened based on your connection to the summoner himself, Chet Bullet, the inventor of the bullet. But he was hiding with anti-ghost technology and assumed that enough of your deaths would be gun-related, so you turned your attention to Mrs. Gunn instead. Well, that's just dirty pool, and I should know, considering I got shot for playing dirty pool. The thing is, he didn't know that Mrs. Gunn was actually already a ghost. So with no one to take revenge on, you just all reverted to your regular state of mind. Huh. Well, I appreciate the info, but what's really necessary to call us all back just to tell us that? What I really wanted to tell you is that Chet Bullet has turned off his anti-ghost field. He's over there at the end of the attic. Now, I'm not going to make any noise about how he's ultimately responsible for all your deaths, because they'll both be crazy and also belittle the actual circumstances of your deaths. But Chet Bullet murdered Mrs. Gunn's husband, kidnapped her daughters, and attempted to use you all to kill Mrs. Gunn herself. So, if you all are interested in a little frontier of justice, 13 is a pretty good number for a posse. The ghosts all turn to look at each other, and their eyes begin to glow red. The hunter is the first to leave the circle, closely followed by the poacher. Soon they're all left except for Felicity Wainwright and Mrs. Gunn. Mrs. Gunn looks hesitant for a moment, and then seems to make up her mind. She gives you a stern nod and then follows the others. You turn away and soon hear a man screaming, but the sound quickly decreases in volume as though he were being pulled a great distance away, and then it's gone entirely. I figured you wouldn't be into it, Felicity. Yeah, despite everything, I still believe in the rule of law. Didn't see you trying to stop him, though. Nope. Certainly didn't. Well, I won't keep you any longer. Happy trails, counselor. You too, counselor. She fades away with a wink. All's well that ends well. Well, that's it. You reckon that your careful recon of the situation has brought some true reckoning to Gun Manor. Congratulations on getting the best ending. Feel free to wander around the grounds and enjoy the scenery. Maybe wrap up some loose ends. But otherwise, you're pretty much done here. Thank you for playing the reckoning at Gun Manor.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Allow me to clap vigorously.
I suppose that's it for tonight.
That is it for tonight. I'm not too concerned about wrapping up Ghost Ends because ghost ends, loose ends, because I'm still gonna be playing this game for future streams. You can just come back later. Thank you all very much for accompanying me for West of Loathing. This has been an extra beefy stream. See you guys next time. Like and subscribe, etc. Yeah, you Dab. Anything you want to say, Ethan?
No.
Okay. Good night.